Hey guys.
Oh, 804. Oh boy, hi, we're live.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77, and got a good show for you. Got a blast from the past, and again, I'll have the link in the description for that. But first off, we're going to go into some introductions and screen sharing and all that type of stuff, toy news and such. So here we go. Hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Charles, how are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. As far as my hauls this week, I got quite a few things. I got the SH Monster Arts Ultimate Burning Godzilla. I got two shirts from Ripped Apparel. Godzilla and another one with King Ghidorah. I've got some new gaming headset for my Xbox, and got the Black Lion, the original Black Lion. Got it at my Toys R Us Target.
Very good. Good pickup, man. Good find.
Yeah, they had three of the Black Lions. That was it.
Yeah, it's spotty to find the limbs, man. It's tough right now.
Everyone's rusting it up.
Damn, I know. Fucking schmucks. Sorry. My bad. Sorry. Bad language.
Cool. All right. That's all for you, Charles?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
Fantastic, man.
Good.
Did all of you have good weather today like we had here in the northeast quadrant? No?
Dude, it felt like spring outside, man.
It's nice, man. Outside, got the sun.
Got a little nice stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Gorgeous.
James, are you gonna fight ghosts tonight? Look at you, man.
I am.
I know,
It's my night job. After I get the show, I go out and I do a little bit.
Ain't afraid no ghost, man. You got it.
Yeah, depends on what we're doing.
It's just so that when he uses that line wherever he goes, like I saw, I kick some ass.
I'm right.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
So for me, I got the Unrustable Bastards today.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got a yellow one, and I got the Spectre something or other, which is like a all white figure, which I guess might be coveted by people who want to do customs. So yeah. NJCC, here he comes.
Oh man. Brings out a bunch of stuff.
Don't even put that on the table. Don't even put that on the table. I might take that from you outright.
All right. Get there early. No, but other than that, I'm good. Cool. Just playing around with my toys for once, and hey, it's very time consuming, and it's lovely. I love it.
That's cool, man. Look at all that stuff behind you. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. And I tried my hand. So earlier this week I was unpacking some of my Star Wars figures, and I was like, oh, I can make a small display. And then I just got sidetracked. I was like, oh, I can make an even better display. And then I should take a photo. And I was like, wow, this is hard to get it right. And whatever. It's like you start at 10. Yeah. Oh, thanks. So yeah, primes are coming along. I found some more today. I dug deep today, and I found my childhood toys. So I'll post some pictures later. Yeah, some interesting finds. Cool. Yep.
All right.
So that's it for me.
Cool. Let's see what else you got in there. I see a washer. I think, or is that a dryer?
Over there.
I can see shelves above it for more toys.
Yeah.
It's nice though. Awesome.
Thanks.
Prime collection is looking good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Tons more. I got movie primes. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with those. I don't know what I was thinking. I was finding stuff today. I was like, I have no idea what I was thinking. Why did I buy this?
You won't put the movie primes with the regular primes?
I don't even know where they're boxed up yet. They must have been in a deep dark corner somewhere.
He's like, It's you probably put them there without even thinking. Just put them deep in the corner.
Like, I think when I was buying them, I was like, you know what? I'm going to regret it if I don't own these someday, building this Prime collection. And now that I'm getting stuff out, I'm like, yeah, I have no regrets. I don't know what I was thinking. So
He's like, what the hell?
I've got a collection of Optimus Primals, too. A lot of versions of him. Beast Wars through Beast Machines, stuff like that. And I might actually put those up. Some of those are kind of cool. So
cool.
Pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, moving on down the line. Eric and BX, how you doing?
It's definitely getting a good start to my weekend going. But I've had some me time today, so it actually gave me the opportunity to go back and mess with some, older figures that I didn't get the chance to mess with for a while. Pulled out some Masterpiece Carbots and the MMC Ferrocons, and messed with those. Took some pictures. Combined Predaking. So it's been a good day, and here hanging with you, gentlemen.
Cool.
Cool. That's cool, dude. That's kind of fun to do that sometimes. Every now and then, just go up, pull out stuff you haven't messed with in a while, and you're like, oh wow.
Oh, dude, definitely. I definitely don't do it enough. So getting the opportunity today, I think I gotta make that a regular thing. Maybe that's gonna be a new Saturday thing.
Pretty
Play
cool.
with my toys.
It's nice. Going back and trying to figure out, how did I transform this?
Yeah.
I was doing it without the instructions too. I wanted to see if I could go by memory, but I did have to pull them out for a step or two.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on down the line again. Russ, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Oh yeah, good week, man. I found a Power of the Primes Dinobot. I got what's his name? Slug. Looks good. He's pretty fun.
it's okay. You can call him Slag here. It's all right, Russ.
Oh yeah, Slag. Thank you. Yeah. I just call him real deal, right? I kept saying that. My son was looking at the packaging. He's called Slug. I said, no, it's Slag. He's like, but that's not what it says, Dad. I'm like, okay, fine, Slug, whatever. Shut up. But yeah, he's pretty fun. I like him. Good deal. Not bad. They did a decent job on him. The G1 aesthetic is pretty cool. I appreciate that. And then of course I got I found a couple more real classic lion bots. I got the yellow lion and the blue lion. I wish I could have gotten the other two, but somebody rustled me. Jesus Christ. For my game. So there's some damn fool out there with a green and red lion laughing, going, some idiot ain't gonna do it. I was like, this is messed up, man. So I've got my lion is, almost my lions are almost full, it's almost there, but yeah, that's cool. I do like the yellow and blue lion are really cool. They did a good job on them. Their head articulation is nice. It's really fun. So, and Anna kept shooting the damn missile, and I'm like, "Would you stop? You're gonna lose it." Like, sometimes I don't know who's worse, she or me. Who's more kid-like out of the two of us? I don't know. She's like, "Pew!" I'm like, "Oh man, it's good to be on, dude." Can't even know. No, but it's cool, man. It was nice to actually get some things this week. I was like, "Oh right."
Well, we got something else there. I see it on the shelf by Triptychons. Bullet. All right.
Wait, you need that?
Yeah. That's new?
That's my gold Lamborghini.
Okay, never mind. Put it back.
Yeah. I was saying, it was somewhere else. Anna put it there because Anna was messing with it earlier. So.
No, I got that Goldie too. It's not bad. But
yeah.
I think that's another version of that mold. Or did you already mention that?
Yeah. That's right. I didn't say that I got that in this week, did I? Yeah. I got Sunstreaker in finally.
You were so hyped about it and you forgot.
I know, and I forgot to mention it, dude. Oh my God. Well, I think part of it is because I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that I actually have a Masterpiece figure that I really like. I haven't gotten one in a long time, and I actually am really happy. And I kind of wrapping my head around the fact that I got to actually give Takara some praise. I'm like, oh my God. What's the world coming to?
At least you manned up, though. You manned up.
Yeah.
It was a nice beat, dude. It deserves the praise.
I'm doing a video tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a whole eating crow thing, and it's gonna be
dude, crow on that video. That'll be so hilarious.
Yeah, especially if you get the crow, put it on a plate next to you.
Well, I think I'm gonna do chicken wings and say, "Look, crow."
Nice.
I think,
So
yeah,
it is a good figure.
It
you like
is. It is.
everything about it, or you just like the look of it, transformation?
I think my favorite part of it is the articulation. It is incredible. I was posing the shit out of it. I was having so much fun, man. You know, and then next to Sideswipe, he looks really good. The only thing is, you can see how when you have him next to Sideswipe, you sort of see how aged the Sideswipe mold is a little bit. It's like, but it still looks good. It still looks good.
I hear that a lot, and they're like, it makes the Sideswipe mold look dated, and I look at, and I still think he's beautiful.
Yeah, no, I do too. I think it's one of the better masterpiece figures they've ever done.
Yeah,
But you know, I love them in car mode. When I had them, because I have the G2 Sideswipe, this one I have, and I put them in their alt modes, and they are amazing looking next to each other. It is so cool.
They do look great together.
Yeah, they do. They have that yellow Lamborghini next to that black one. I'm like, oh my god, this is sick.
I think the dating is more like the articulation. Like, you see how articulated that
so
Sunstreaker is, and then when you try to manipulate Sideswipe, he doesn't have anywhere near the amount of articulation. So that's where you could kind of see it's dated.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Together,
they definitely look good together, though. Yeah, it's awesome, man. And he's great, man. I mean, they did good. What can you say, man? Hey, Takara, woohoo! Good for Takara.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's it, brother. That's it, man.
All right, moving back down the line. Clutch, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me back.
Clutch?
Been gone for a couple weeks. I was at home all day working today. I didn't go into the store. Somebody else was watching it, so I got to do a lot of spreadsheets. Yeah, I got spreadsheets all day.
Dude, don't tease me with a good time.
I wish I could say I had an item this week, but it got delayed in shipping, and I don't know where it is in the world. But the Fans Hobby Red Dragon was supposed to be delivered on Thursday, and I haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Where was it coming from?
Hong Kong.
Oh shit!
But no, it's been in the U.S. since like the 21st.
Yeah.
And it's just bouncing around. It was in New York, then it was in Connecticut, so it went the wrong way. I don't know. I'll see it eventually.
Kind of the same thing happened with my Sunstreaker. It got stuck in customs. That's what I found out. I was like, what the fuck?
That's where my Megatron must be, because I've been waiting over a month. Still hasn't come yet from TF Direct.
Damn.
So,
is anybody else getting the Red Dragon?
Not yet.
No, but
since I saw that the perfect effect, I'm skipping that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the perfect effect.
Oh, I'm not
getting that shadow.
I'm getting them all, so it doesn't matter.
No Gundams though?
No, I'm on a little break from buying. There is one still out there in the mail. It's been over a month.
You cut your finger off, that's why, didn't you?
He's like, I got
he's got like a knob to hold his hand. Everybody.
I did get a Gundam marker that I ordered on Amazon, straight from Japan 3 weeks ago, and completely forgot about it. So that showed up on Wednesday. But no Red Dragon, and I have one more Wayward Gundam out there that's going to show up at some point.
Cool. All right. No snips, though. No snips.
No, never.
No, never. Just
you know what he says? He says snips. That's the pussy way to do it.
I use it.
Here's a blade. Man, shut up.
Nice.
Well, what about you, James? Do you get anything?
Oh God, I got a lot of stuff. I don't want to go over, but
God, I got a lot of stuff. I love it. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, if you saw my Instagram, I mean, I bought some TVs.
Cool.
There was an S in there, right? Plural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bought a camcorder. Bought some speakers for my computer. Bought a external hard drive.
Oh, cool.
I think that's it for electronics. I don't know.
Nice.
Bought some movies. I bought the Lego Justice League Anniversary Party
I saw
set
that.
from the Batman movie.
That's cool.
Are you getting other ones from that wave, or just is that the only one that interests you?
For now, that's the only one that interests me. I may get the shuttle. I saw the shuttle. I thought, that's pretty cool.
The Pet Space Shuttle, yeah.
Yeah, it's a that's pretty badass. And a lot of it's clearance too. I've seen. So
Oh man, there's so much clearance.
Let's see. Got that. I got some Play Arts Kai stuff. Starting off with the Hero of Light, War Machine, RoboCop. I was supposed to get a couple of other things, but gotta love eBay sellers. Like, oops, I was having a bad week. It's like, all right, well, thanks for telling me. I'm glad I asked you where the hell my shit was.
Yeah, really.
I would have known about anything. I love how that works out. I would never know. Let's see. I think I got I saw a whole bunch of the lines. So if you need something, Russ, I could probably find it for you. But I just
I'm trying to be patient because I know they're going to show up. You know, as long as
I only have a 5% markup.
As long as people stop russing me, I'll be all right. So,
you can't make a catch on Russ.
You've been rusting on the back. You just see you running with a package.
Yeah, I was pretty aggravated. I know when I find the other two, I'm going to take off. I'm going to grab them and run. I'm going to knock some little kid over. It's going to be good.
That's my line, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I got. And cool. I'm like pulling the reins on my spending because I've already spent too much for this month. So yeah, I am not in trouble because I've been able to all out of my own pocket. But I could have bought a car, a used car, but a nice. I don't know. It sucks, but all right. Let's get into some screen sharing, and then yeah. And whatever else. Again, the Blast from the Past, once we get to that segment, I will have the link in the description, so you don't have to worry about, oh, man, I got to go through like 2 hours worth of crap. No, don't worry. My birthday's coming up soon, and on that same day, we get Toy Fair. Wow. What a great way to celebrate the getting older is sitting on my ass for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be an 8-hour extravaganza. Book me.
Donut.
Book me.
Is there live coverage, or do you just sit there with your finger on the refresh button on your browser?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's pretty much. That's what we're gonna do.
Cool.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good times. All right. Let's see. Okay, I see what I'm seeing.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I think. All right.
Yep.
Couldn't come up with a promo. I just thought, oh, Macintosh. Why not?
Yeah, it was just the anniversary of that the first Macintosh after the Apple II.
Nice.
They said it on the radio.
There you go.
Wow.
There's a reason.
That's why I did it.
That's exactly the reason right there. I just didn't want to,
That's right. No coincidence at all here, buddy. We meant to do that, right?
Well, it's like my promos. I do Sesame Street. Just like, hey, why do you like? I like the promos of Sesame Street, but it's like you don't talk about Sesame Street, But it's a public, children's kind of show, an educational show. So it's kind of like what I want Plastic Fanatics to be, just educational.
Right.
So that's all.
So Plastic Fanatics, not Puppet Fanatics.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have my hand in some puppet's ass trying to make him move.
Dude, that would be a good idea. Go one day.
That would be a trip.
There you go. All right, so my shout-outs got to go over everything. Cool Table Network. Go check out the Facebook page and go find really great shows that are part of the Cool Table Network. So, obviously, it's part of it. We also have Enter the Realm, which we're having a giveaway this Monday for our 1,000 subscriber contest. We're giving away a full set of lions, so you're not going to get rust. It's the classic Voltron lion set, so you will get them all. And it's you had to go on their YouTube page, find the 1,000 subscriber giveaway post, comment in there. Be a subscriber, obviously. Like the video, and comment realm, and you will be entered. You only get one entry. You'll be entered into the contest, and we will announce the name on Monday. And shout out to Dom. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to Dom. Other shows that are part of the Cool Table Network, we have Breaking the Mold, which is on Tuesday nights, we have the host right here, Eric BX. Great show.
Yeah.
We also have Stasis Lock on Wednesday. Again, we have the host right here.
Hey.
All about Beast Wars. Awesome. Thursday, where it's the new home of Figa Banging, hosted by Ace, and also we have the co-host, Brink.
Wow.
All we need is someone from Shattercast, Toy Detox.
I know, right?
Other shows you can check out is Building Up To, which drops Friday mornings on Bricks on the Dollars YouTube channel, where you can also find Stasis Lock. Toy Detox, Nerd Rage, Radio. Shout out to Shattercast Uncut for hitting the 1,000 mark for subscribers. Awesome.
Nice.
And we have Fresh Communications, 8 weeks, Beers and Bolters 40K. And shout out to Deluxe Baldwin. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You want some more floor time in your life. So go over there.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Do all that type of stuff. Again, subscribe, hit the like button on this video. All the Cool Table Network shows, hit the like button. Or if you're listening on audio, 5-star ratings, all that type of stuff. We're on Google Play, iTunes, all that type of stuff, Podbean. So there you have it.
See, man, for helping to get Shattered Cast over that. All those guys that weren't subscribed to him that did. That was cool. So
yeah, it's the community. We were helping each other out. That's great.
Exactly.
So go help out Deluxe now.
Yeah.
I'm talking to all my Russian clans.
Yeah.
Get all the crew. Come on.
So no, that's awesome. All right, Toys R Us. They are closing out 180 stores. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we're gonna click over here real quick. Hopefully you see that. We're over at Toy Arc, and you can find this on a whole bunch of other sites like TFW 2005, all that. Just gonna go over some of the shops maybe in your area if you happen to know. Just like Arizona's got a couple, Arkansas's only got one.
It's in Little Rock too. Is that where Deluxe lives? I think it is.
That'll suck.
Yeah.
Suck for him.
Maybe. I know a couple in California, which sucks, like Monterey, the San Jose one I've been to. Santa Clarita. There's another one. Santa Ana. That's the other one. So that sucks. But some of these are actually Babies R Us's too.
Right,
Because
right.
the one in Washington and Spokane, in my little neck of the woods, is a Babies R Us. It used to be 10 years ago a good Toys R Us, and they changed it to the friggin' Babies.
And their list doesn't denote which kind of store it is, right?
No, it doesn't. So
No,
yeah.
I was Googling addresses. Jersey got hit pretty hard. And, I grew up there as a youngin', and I saw that there was one on Route 22 that was closing. I was like, oh, no, is that mine? Like my childhood one? And it wasn't. So I was kind of happy about that because, if it was, I think I was going to take a drive up there, just like do a selfie. It's like, this is my childhood right here, and it would be close. Fortunately, that's not happening for that one. So.
But yeah, there's several stores, and yes, they're going to be clearancing out probably stuff to a certain degree, and then they're just going to probably transfer inventory over to another store and all that. So
I know we're only losing 2 in Virginia. We've been pretty lucky.
what did I see? Yeah, I see.
Too hard, but
I'm surprised they're clearancing at all.
Yeah,
Because they have a good enough distribution network they could just reallocate everything.
yeah.
I'm sure there'll be some stuff they'll close out there just to try to, things that are probably already closing out anyway. So.
But what do you guys think? Do you think Toys R Us is probably in the next 5 years going to be non-existent and be more of an online presence, kind of like what KB's did for a little bit? before they got bought out by Toys R Us, obviously.
I say good riddance for them. They had one job. They were the only toy store. And they screwed it up.
Yeah, Chris, to double down on that, I remember as a kid, and even when I did some research online in the past couple months when this bankruptcy thing hit in the news, I remember Toys R Us, they would send their own circulars out. They would have their own commercials, right? And, I feel like maybe they left all the advertising up to the manufacturers for a point, for a long time. And, if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, dude, if my only business is toys, I want to do what I can to keep people excited about toys,
Oh, yeah. And I want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I don't know those.
And I was looking at those old circulars on Google image search and stuff, and they were best prices in town, blah blah blah. And I was like, wow. So they used to. I mean, we want you to come here to buy toys and not go anywhere else. And, whatever. I think either they got greedy, which you see a lot with big corporations, or I know that they got bought out or partnered up with someone else, a few years back, and they ended up screwing up their balance sheets and how they were structuring their debt anyway and all that other stuff. So so who knows, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was KB Toy Stores, FAO Schwartz, Toys R Us all became part of the same. But yeah, I think they got lazy also. They didn't understand the discount, the rise of the discount store. Even though they've been around for a while, Kmart's been around, Target, all this, Walmart. But all of a sudden, I think they thought that their name would carry them to the end. Toys R Us. People are always going to come here. But no, that's not. Parents or just people in general are like, I'm going to go where it's cheaper. And if I get my groceries at one place and I can get toys there too with my kid, I'm not driving my kid to Toys R Us because, let's say, as a parent, it's not at least my parents didn't really want to oh man, I gotta go to Toys R Us. Thankfully, it was next to a mall, when I was growing up, so they had somewhere else to go and drop me off or whatever. But they don't really want to go in there and hang out.
Yeah,
because I would want to go through every aisles. I mean, back then the aisles were huge. I mean, yes, we're smaller, but they had tons of toys. There's more product on the shelves nowadays. At least in my Toys R Us, there's no product on the shelves. How are you going to do anything business-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They definitely didn't stay competitive, price-wise, for sure. Like Brian said, those circulars, they used to say lowest price in town, and in most cases, they were the highest price, compared to everywhere else. And like James said, back in the day, you want to go through every aisle. And I know whenever I went to Toys R Us, it was just those same, 2-3 aisles that had the stuff that I was actually looking for. Definitely not the same like back in the day. I would be sad to see it go completely, though, just, for the nostalgia reasons, because you've seen your mom and pop stores, for the most part, probably closed down where you got your toys, Toys R Us, big corporation, but they're a name from back in the day. If they disappear completely, that'll...
Yeah,
I mean, compare that shit to how when we were kids. You go in there now. I mean, you remember when you were a kid, you go in, you'd see like the GI Joe. You'd see a shit ton of GI Joe, or you'd see a shit ton of like a whole aisle of Transformers, practically. Or and just shelves full of stuff. Right? You go in there now, man. There's these little tiny sections, and there's just nothing. Sometimes there's nothing in there at all, hardly. I mean, you go in there, there's a couple of old. What do you call them? The RID figures hanging there, and that's it. Yep. It's like, what is this shit? This is Toys R Us.
Even the toys of stuff that's only for them. You don't find it, or at least at my store. I'm like, okay. I asked the employees, I asked the manager, and I'm looking for the exclusive whatever it is, and they're like, if it's not backed up, well, it's exclusive to here. Like, well, let me look in the system. Yeah, I don't know why we haven't got it. Yeah. Okay, well, all right. Yeah. You don't know how, why, don't care. All right.
That's what I mean. You ask a question, they don't have answers for you at all. They're like, duh, I don't know. It's like, come on, man.
and Russ, it's funny you mentioned that. Like, I'll go to Toys R Us, and I still see an entire aisle dedicated to die-cast Matchbox Hot Wheels cars, right?
There's a lot of that.
When it comes to the action figures, everything's all over the place, and following this news about their store closing, and what that means for Hasbro and Mattel. And Hasbro is stating like only like 9% of their income comes from selling at Toys R Us, kind of thing. And it's like, well, Toys R Us has to compete with these other outlets as well. I mean, if Hasbro's only 9% of everything they sell is the profits coming from Toys R Us. I mean, then obviously they're not giving Toys R Us a lot of that product to put on those shelves either.
Yep,
it's just very interesting.
It could be.
Oh, go ahead, Russ. Sorry, no, go.
I was gonna say it could be that Toys R Us isn't ordering Hasbro to put on their shelves, though. I mean,
yeah, I got you there.
You gotta look at Hasbro. Hasbro's gonna always send it out if you order it.
Right.
I mean, if you order it, they're gonna get. But if Toys R Us isn't ordering it, I mean, that's why I said when you look at their shelves, a lot to find a big display for a lot of,
Well, also too, just being in the fandom and doing listening to podcasts for so long and stuff. I remember the people talking about how it's the retailers that are driving the size of the packages that the manufacturers put out and stuff like that for the planograms and things. And, so perhaps maybe they are kind of shooting themselves in the foot, like in that regard as well. I mean, that's why they had to squeeze like MP10 into that little box, right? That they recently put out. And maybe that's why Masterpiece Prowl was in a giant box, right? Kind of stuff. It's just
yeah, and that's one thing, like you just said. I mean,
right?
Toys R Us is gone. Let's just say, or maybe not, whatever. But it's going to be a lot harder to find those exclusives for like Masterpiece. If you missed out, if God forbid they actually get back on track of giving us something that we really want, but it's just unfortunate. We've all grown up with Toys R Us. It's been a staple, and you're not gonna realize what you had until it's gone, type of scenario. But I blame Toys R Us. I just think that they didn't have a clue, and they just basically, we got behind the 8 ball, and we're done. We're done. No one else. We can't compete with Walmart. Well, I think you could. They do the price matching, so that's one thing. But you have to actually know it. It's not like it's plastered everywhere, and maybe they just reduce their prices instead of do the price match to reflect it, so people would go back in there. But it's a combination. They did Babies R Us, part of Toys R Us.
Isn't like a Kids R Us stuff like that.
Yeah,
there was. That's long gone.
Right.
But it is what it is.
It's sad because it is kind of like a staple of our childhood. It was I mean that was the toy store. That was the. I mean, I remember
that was
going
the big daddy of them all. Like, we're going to Toys R Us. Like, oh shit, we're going to Toys R Us.
Oh yeah. It was an event to go there. It was really cool. Like, hell yeah.
That old school, go into the freaking crappy doors, winding around, and then you end up like, look at all this. I need to get those tickets for the games to go up to the game center and get my games. Let's go here. Let's go there. Yeah,
I think you hit it. You said it was an event going there, and I feel like it was on one of the Realm podcasts last time we were talking about Toys R Us. Maybe it was even in your like retro. You're blasting the past about toy stores, but they don't make it an event anymore. You go in, there's stuff to buy. They have, from a Lego standpoint, they do have some activities, like maybe once every other month, but I don't think they make it an event as much as you said it was an event when you're younger.
Yeah, it's not advertised, it's not promoted, and then like what Brian said, they don't have the commercials anymore. I want to be a Toys R Us. That was a good jingle. Toys R Us, all this type of stuff. Around Christmas time, yes, I get the big book in the mail, but that's all the advertisement you get.
Well, I remember going there and you see the guy dressed up in the Jeffrey outfit, and then you go in and it was always a big deal when they were going to have like if they were a bunch of new stuff was coming out, it was a big deal. They would make a big deal about it and say, come check it out. And it was almost inviting you, come to this magical place.
I think they start selling alcohol for the adults, and if you're 420, they just got to start doing that either. That stuff too. I mean, I don't know what to get people in the doors, but let's move on. All right, forgot to mention this last week. I think it was last week or maybe the week before. But Castlevania Season 2 is a go. It's coming out later this year, summer I believe, or early summer. So that should be great. Based off of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, which you probably already knew that if you watched it. Same characters and such. So looking forward to that. Since we only got 4 episodes in this first season.
Yeah, it was a quick watch.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I rewatched them, man, because I was so into it. I was like, yes, it's so cool.
I have to rewatch it. I watched it once and I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember much, so I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a rewatch, man. It's good.
Yeah, it is. And hopefully, maybe we'll get some toys or something. Maybe, I don't know.
That'd be
last
great,
time we
man.
got toys was NECA.
Yeah.
All right, we got a new trailer for Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yes. Can't wait.
I'm looking forward to that. So that should be good.
Yeah.
Giant robots. I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Robots.
That's all you have to say. Giant robots, check.
Captain Marvel movie coming out in let's see, March. I think it's March, right? Yeah, March 8th, 2019. So a little ways away.
Shazam.
We know Brie Larson is Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. This is her costume. This is more of the Kree look, at least color scheme and such, but she does have the emblem right there of the typical Captain Marvel suit, at least from Marvel and from her.
Now,
So,
okay.
yes.
All right. I was just gonna say, typically, from what I watched on the Avengers Assemble cartoon, her suit was dark blue and red.
Yes.
And this is green. I was wondering if maybe it's green because they're gonna, like green screening, like it's all gonna be CGI on her suit or something like that. I was just...
It's the Kree colors.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go that. I think that route, like what Captain Marvel first looked like when he came here.
Now, when you say Kree, like Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy Kree?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Supreme Intelligence. Yeah.
All right.
That race. And I mean, she modeled her costume off of the original Captain Marvel too, with the color scheme and all that. So that was pretty cool. But this is just the original Marvel superheroes. Captain Marvel 12 was the introduction of Captain Marvel, and then he got his own comic book later on.
Do you think we're going to be seeing the blue and red costume in this movie?
I think we will. She's scheduled to be in the 4th Avengers movie too, so by then we'll probably see it also. One of the 2 movies we're going to see at least a cameo of it. So it should be good. All right, moving into some C-Dub stuff. Starting off with Supergirl. That's all I got to say. No, just,
Something.
got some stuff that happened. Supergirl.
What'd you think, James? Did you like this episode?
Yeah,
it's
like saying, I like Supergirl.
Yeah, I don't know.
I watch it. It's okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to watch The Gifted. I gotta catch up on that. But what happened here was Supergirl needed to go to and I forgot the name, the place that she threw out into space.
The prison.
The prison.
Fort Ross.
Yeah, Fort Ross. Thank you. Yeah.
And it was by a blue star or whatever, where she's not going to have any powers. So she needed to take a team, and she needed to take a female team because all males would be rendered inept, helpless, all that. So she got Livewire, who was working in a diner.
But I thought males got power from things blue, like blue pills, things like that.
Apparently,
that's not considered a superpower.
Oh,
that's just
apparently
considered a stick up.
Was it affected the Y chromosome, right? That's what it was. And I'm like, what the fuck? But Anyway, go.
We got another character that was featured prior, Sai. She went along. She's kind of a badass, but kind of very evil.
Yeah.
Here's the team. Saturn Girl also joined in and everything else. But unfortunately, and they're looking for this gal. She was supposed to give them clues about Rain and who she is and why she's doing what she's doing and all this type of stuff. But unfortunately, Livewire dies.
Yep.
Okay. That was just spoiler.
Spoiler.
Who's that girl?
So,
Who's that girl with the illuminated headset there? What's that?
that's Sai. That's her.
Sai.
She has psionic powers, so that's a dampener, so she doesn't go back like crazy on these guys.
Yeah, she has trouble controlling them a bit, so.
Yeah. But she did something to her, and I don't know what, but that was in the episode. But who knows?
Yeah, well, I'm sure that'll be something we'll find out later.
But Rain finally kind of came to terms. It's a split personality, and her other personality came forth when she was talking to Alex. Like, I black out. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember doing anything. So it's kind of weird. But little side note, this was kind of funny. Rain's daughter was being babysat by Alex here, and she told Alex that this gal was bullying her, doing a little cyberbullying. So she's like, you know what? We could do something about that. So she went to her door, knocked on it, and said, hey, are you this person? I'm with the FBI. We know that you've been cyberbullying this one gal.
Scared the crap
you know,
out of
you've broken so many laws, and we're going to have to take you in. So let's get your parents here. No, I don't want to do that. So it was humorous, but that was about it. Moving on to Flash. Supergirl should be on hiatus here in the next week.
I think so.
The week after.
Yeah.
And then DC Legends is coming back. But the Flash, Barry, he's in jail. No swearing though. Just remember, there's no swearing in the yard.
I didn't even notice that. I honestly didn't.
No swearing.
He just roams the yard until I think what was it, like 1:30, and Iris shows up so he can hang out with her for like 10 minutes.
Yep.
But he looked over to the side, and this one dude wants to beat the crap out of him, but he found a friend.
Goldberg.
Mr. Goldberg there.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's a pretty good friend to have in prison, dude. He's a big motherfucker.
So we didn't get his theme song. He didn't get any smoke. He didn't start his arms in the air, which kind of sucked. But we did get some background that he was saved by Barry's father.
Yeah.
He had an emergency appendectomy. And he convinced, Barry's dad Henry convinced the warden to do surgery on him. He owed Barry and whatnot. So
I've forgotten, but has he just sworn not to use his powers, or have they been inhibited or taken away, or?
No, he could use them.
He can use his powers. It's not like it's just Iron Heights. It's not a prison.
Yeah, it's like for metas.
Yeah.
But there's too much surveillance, so Cisco's supposed to be trying to hack in there to do something so he can get out and get back in and do what he needs to do. But he was able to save Goldberg here when he was getting the crap beat out of him, because the guys that were beating up Goldberg took out the surveillance cameras.
Oh,
and so he was able to use his powers.
But is it like against the law for him? Like, was that the ruling? Like, he can't use them? Is that the thing, or?
No one knows
his
Flash.
It's
no
just
one knows. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh, my bad.
No, he never came out saying I'm the Flash.
Oh, I thought we said that last week. Never mind.
No, I wanted to out him. Yeah. His attorney wanted to out him, but he said, "No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna."
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's just his morals and stuff. He says he's gonna see it through like the right way and stuff like that. And yeah, like James said, too much surveillance. So he can't leave for an extended amount of time, or else the cameras will catch him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could watch the show, but it's more fun to do it this way.
Oh yeah.
It's shocking that there's actually like.
What was cool though, the villain. What? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that scene with the when he did get to use his powers because they took the cameras out. Like, that was cool the way he did that.
Oh yeah.
That was a good scene.
He was like position their hands so they're hitting each other, and he positioned them as his backs into the wall.
Because it was clever because he did it like in a way where he's not really like revealing himself, you know.
Yeah, and then he'd get in a fight pose, like he is actually doing. All right, so we saw last week that the Trickster was coming back. Elongated Man was going to have to pull his head out of his ass and become the new hero of Central City. Literally pull his head out of his ass.
I like it.
But we got a character who broke out the Trickster, which was his mom, who happened to be Frank from the original Flash series in the 90s.
Loved it.
Which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah,
that was actually a pretty cool Easter egg there. I like that. Yeah.
But yeah, she kidnapped Cisco and Caitlin. The whole thing with Caitlin is hilarious. How they yell at her to get her to turn into Killer Frost, or all the puppies are gonna die if you don't do this, or they yell at her like her childhood
bully. Yeah, childhood bully. Yeah.
Crap like that. So they got into a little bit of a dilemma. Elongated Man, Dibney got a little too cocky, and to the point that Trickster actually shot some acid on him, and he got scared. He thought he was going to die, so he thought, I'm going to get Barry out because I can't do this. And Barry gave him a little speech, so he came back, blah, blah, blah. And so he saved the day. But here's Prank from the original 90s.
Back in the day, yeah.
And this, awesome. In some ways, is a little precursor, this was before Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And they and such. So this gal was kind of like a Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinn is a little bit like Prank. And there she is next to Mark Hamill as the Trickster.
She definitely had a hot little body back in the day.
Oh yeah, she was in a lot of shows and as eye candy.
Yeah,
I'll say that. Yeah,
it was smoking, man.
And it's cool because not just the character, but like the location, like the Clark's toys and stuff like that. Like they kind of just brought that whole bit from back in the day, like into this, So it was.
Yeah.
I think Mark Hamill probably had a lot of fun with that role.
What?
It looked like Mark Hamill was really enjoying himself when he was doing that role.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
I mean, dude, he's basically just doing the Joker over and over again. It's fantastic. I mean, he's making good money.
We did get Elongated Man's new costume, so we got to see that.
Looks 100% better. Oh my god!
Yeah. Come on, he doesn't have to use his parent sheets anymore or something. But
fucking rag he was wearing was ridiculous.
But and they finally named him. He's like, what do you do though? I'm not stretchy guy. I'm like, I elongate. Oh, Elongated Man.
Elongated Man. He's like this. He's like, well, there we are. Though. This name is not going to stick. And I go, oh yeah, we think it's going to stick.
Moving into Black Lightning. Still kind of a slow burn.
Slow, yeah.
I watched episode 1 and 2 of this today.
I like it. It's good.
It's good, but man, I do want to see how like his older life and what, and then like that pivotal point that it made him stop. I know it's his former wife and all that, but he had it out with her. I was like, damn. Yeah, because in the first episode, he was all about, I don't want to do this. I want to get you back. I want us to be a family. Right. And then the second episode was like, fuck you. I need to be who I am. I need to be Black Lightning. The people need me. This is God's gift. I got to be out there kicking some ass. And she's like, okay. Someone just got
that one woman, she got shot, and I think it got killed, and I think it triggered him because she was like one of the students or something like that when he was.
That was the catalyst.
Yeah, that was the catalyst.
A selfless act, though. I mean, she videotaped all that. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she was going to get all of it on film, but she had to sacrifice herself. Like, damn, that's a hero right there.
Yeah.
Knowing what she had to do. All right. So Black Lightning has 2 kids. All right. Mm-hmm. He has Anissa, who's the older one, who's a teacher, and he has Jennifer, who likes to drink, smoke weed, do a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah, stupid kid.
Both of them have powers. We've seen that. Anissa here has the ability to do certain things, and her ability is density manipulation. And her name is going to be called Thunder. That's what she is in the comic books, and that's what we're going to kind of see a little bit later.
Okay.
Jennifer, on the other hand, which I don't have a picture of her, she gets the lightning ability. We saw her in like Kingdom Come in that series. Alex Ross and all that. But hopefully, maybe we might see her develop into something. But for definite, we're definitely sure that she's going to turn into something.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'm enjoying that show so far. It's the most mature out of all the shows, like for sure.
Well, I like the way they did.
Sure.
The scenes where she's like kind of just her powers are just starting to bud, just starting to kind of show up. I like the actress that's playing her did a good job. Like if you think about it, if you just all of a sudden broke your sink, right, you'd be genuinely shocked too, right? I mean, so
yeah. But her girlfriend didn't even believe her. Like, no, it's probably faulty porcelain.
Yeah, but
false.
and then when she tosses the dude over the spoilers, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen it yet. Anyway, she throws the dude across the store. Basically, he's robbing the store, and she tosses his ass. And it's like she goes, "Oh, I just did that," And I like the shock because I think sometimes they make heroes become they don't do that, They don't have the shock value with it.
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. It's pretty nice, and it's cool to see how she's going to develop. But again, I really do want some type of origin of.
No, I agree.
That's all. The next one is going to be some march, and he's going to be overlooking, the protesting march, and he's going to be into the fray of, gunfire, all this type of stuff. So we'll see.
What do you think about Tobias?
Oh,
sorry, go ahead. No,
Tobias Whale is going to be making more of an appearance and all that.
Yeah, do you like him? Do you like the actor that plays him?
That was gangster. I thought, like the way he walked into the fucking police station.
He
snapped this dude. Like I was like, wow.
He's a bad motherfucker, man.
That made me go like, wow, okay.
I like him.
And well, it showed how much power and influence he has.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh crap. So let's see.
That's cool, dude.
But I love James Remar as the token white dude.
Yeah. I love that. That's a token white dude. All right.
So that was pretty cool.
Fantastic.
But other than that, no, it's a good show. It definitely is one to look into if you're on the fence. Just watch the first couple episodes. It's good. It is a little darker. It's a little more mature themed wise, but I think it fits the character.
It's good.
And I wouldn't worry about, oh man, I want to know if he's going to be in the Arrowverse, if he's going to be in this. No, I wouldn't even consider that. It's just take it as its own thing right now.
Its own thing.
Yeah.
Just look at it. Yep. So, all right, DC Legends of Tomorrow. It hasn't shown up yet. It will be soon. It'll take the spot of Supergirl. We know that Constantine's going to be boarding the Wave Rider. For how long, we don't know. But at least he's going to be there.
Nice.
And Jose brought me this to my attention. I mean, I was like, whoa, I didn't even know. Then I started reading about it, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound like an asshole, but, Jefferson's gone, so they need a token dude. And it's Kid Flash.
So is he
Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like every C-Dub show has one African-American dude.
So is he like switching shows, I guess, for a while?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not doing anything in Flash. I mean,
That's
it's like
true.
Barry's in jail.
Yeah.
Where's Kid Flash? He's on DC Legends, so we don't need him.
Yeah. Well, it would explain.
It should be
where
good.
He is,
I like it. I think he's going to learn a lot. Probably, maybe we'll see more growth because we didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
In Flash.
I think it's going to be good seeing him like in that team environment, especially because he was in the Teen Titans, so it's going to be interesting to see him in that team dynamic.
Yep.
Hey, quick question about Kid Flash here. So does he have the same exact powers as the Flash?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so like, did the same accident happen to him that happened to Flash or whatever, or
no?
Oh, okay.
Not in this continuity. No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. I forget. Oh, okay, Damien Dark, I think, is the main villain so far that we know, who's traveling around in time, creating his own Legion of Doom because he's got Grodd.
That's
he's got,
so cool.
I think he's got some other guys, but we'll see. But Kid Flash, I do miss Firestorm. I was hoping that they're going to be able to work Firestorm back into it, but I guess maybe it's too costly to constantly have a dude that flies around that's
full of flames.
We'd rather do a speedster. We just got to film them really, really slow and then speed it up.
Yeah, maybe his effects are cheaper than the Firestorm effects.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow was funny in a way. So we got Caden James. We already knew that Caden James is pissed off at Ollie because of something. Took away his son. Spoiler if you didn't know. But he alluded to it a couple of episodes ago, and then we finally get more info. But he basically states that Ollie was going after a crook or someone. His arrow missed and hit his son. Killed his son. Ollie basically goes back to Felicity and everyone, like, said, I wasn't even in Star City at the time when his son was killed.
Right.
So they don't know. I don't know who's the one. It must have been Prometheus because this was a year ago. And so I would assume, but we don't really know. But
the mystery is on.
he's the Arrow again. A lot of shit's happening in Star City by Caden James. Basically, all the anything that's electronic is going haywire. And so his son is off on a field trip. He's like, oh crap, William. He goes to go get his son. And then we have a nice father-son moment where he now has been lying to his son. Because his son asked him not to be the Green Arrow, and he's looking at him like, Dad, you're the Green Arrow? Like, oh. And the sad thing, how does his son recognize him, but no one else in Star City can recognize the Green Arrow and Oliver Queen, the mayor?
Yeah.
Too funny.
A bunch of IQ must be real low there.
I mean, come on. People don't recognize Superman. All he does is wear glasses when he's Clark Kent. Come on, man.
True.
At least he has a mask on.
James, did you say he's the mayor of Star City?
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Yep. So he's even more of a public figure, and people still don't like his goatee.
Yeah.
His goatee is familiar. I don't know. But it took Felicity to take William aside and say, hey, your dad's doing something for the good of the people. And then he finally, as a typical teenager, said, yeah, my dad's a badass. Like, all right. That's all you need.
William, not Connor, huh?
No, he's not Connor. No, there's no way in hell this kid. Even though he does kind of demonstrate some leadership skills. He got the kids out of that bus and such. But I don't see him being a Connor. Unfortunately. Okay, so we got Vigilante. Vigilante, we find out, spoiler, that maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's a bad guy. He's a mole, supposedly. He tells Team Canary, Terrific, Wild Dog, because they're their own team now, that he is just infiltrating Caden James' little organization to basically eliminate him from within. Does these look like knee pads on his shoulders?
Yeah, they kind of do.
Kind of.
Kind of do, man.
The ones you wear for gardening, I think.
Yeah, man.
I totally wear the super gardening.
This looks like bad cosplay.
Yeah. It's like something we do a costume together real quick.
But doesn't this look like the 90s version of Snake Eyes in a way?
A little bit.
Kind of.
Or that nasty ski dog.
Now that she said it, yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, so there's Caden James doing his thing. And then he's got her convinced because she's in love with him and all this happy horse shit. Love crap, but
Yes. Yeah.
we'll see if he's good, if he's not, all that. Ollie doesn't know what's going on because they're not really communicating as much anymore. But that's what's going on with Arrow, and I don't like the fact that Caden James, who has no superpowers whatsoever, he's just really good at computers.
That's it.
Is like one step ahead of Oliver. Like DeVoe is one step ahead of Eric. It's like,
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
They got to string you out to episode 23.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And will the Black Canary or Black Siren become a good person because of she didn't kill her dad or
Yeah.
her doppelganger dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's just funny.
But I like it when Lance was a drunk. We should go back to that. Oh well. But we did get a wild dog. Not going to happen, Hoss. So that was cool. I live for the Hoss. All right. Moving into some toy news. Finally, we have a Hot Toys Neo. Looking
cool.
actually pretty good.
Anderson. That looks good. Looks good.
Nice.
Oh,
Quite a
look at
bit
that.
of carpentry.
And the best scene too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Duffel bag of goodies.
Cross them arms, man. It's great. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Matrix.
So.
The glitch in the Matrix. Oh no.
So fucking awesome. That's like my favorite parts of this movie. Of those movies when he does that when they're doing that shit. I think that's cool. Only thing I like.
Yeah, I will admit though, when this came out, I was like, "Oh, the Matrix. What the hell is this?" Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I heard Keanu Reeves. I'm like,
Yeah.
nope, I don't think so. No, Keanu Reeves. But then I'm like, okay, I'll go watch it. I'm like, oh shit, this is not bad. I mean, it's for sci-fi that's building off of its own merits. I'm like, damn, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe not the
face
second
sculpt looks good. Oh, the first,
Just like
the second,
Banana.
third one. You didn't like him flying around?
The first one, it was really good, and it packs so much in a pretty short running time. The second and third one, I was like, where are they going with this?
There was a lot happened in the first one. A lot went down. It was like it was pretty crazy.
I know kung fu. Show me. But there's all the stuff you get. I mean, look at that. A duffel bag.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And a ton of weaponry.
If you can't fit all those guns in that bag, then it doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
And the hands, too.
Jacket.
What were you saying, Trent?
Hey, right?
I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Trends?
my bad.
Thank-
No, my bad. I was saying, so you probably maybe fit some in this jacket.
Yeah, probably.
Hope so.
But yep.
That's fucking cool though. I like the
It looks
trench coat and
M16s,
shit.
those are nice. Now seeing those, now I want a Hot Toys A-Team. I want old school 80s.
Yeah.
Holy
Think of
shit.
B.A. Baracus with all the chains and the gold and all that. That would be cool. Hot Toys, yeah, make it happen. Right. Up
So
next.
that's for the 20th anniversary of the movie coming out.
Oh, there you go.
There's the relevance because it comes out in 2019. I was looking at the dates for the figure.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah. God, it's been
Early 2019 or late, but yep.
99, the year all the movies came out.
Mm-hmm.
The year all the movies?
Yeah, look at the list of movies that came out in 99 versus like any other year within a 5 years either way span, and all the movies that are worth something came out that year. It's strange.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a hot year.
Yep.
Yep.
Because they didn't know everything was going to work in the new millennium.
That's true. We thought the end of the world was coming.
Oh my god, we gotta get all these movies out now! All right, so up next is Star Wars Luke Skywalker Deluxe 6-scale figure. This is done by Sideshow Collectibles. This is not Hot Toys, but this is a really cool figure.
Yeah.
You have 3
Damn.
figures in one. I thought that was pretty
That
nice.
is awesome. Damn.
Yes.
Speeder
Yeah.
bike is sold separately though. So
Oh, you got the
stuff that you
tunic.
get.
That
So you have his early Return of the Jedi look on Jabba's sail barge, and then obviously Endor, and then in the middle when he's on the Death Star. He's talking
That's
to his
dope.
papa.
Damn.
It's funny, like in the era of low def TV, you know, when I used to watch Return of the Jedi on Saturday mornings, taped off Channel 11 back in the day, like, and his toy the cloak was gray. Remember that? And like, so I always thought the cloak was
Yeah.
gray, and never realized it was brown.
Brown, yep.
And James, I don't know how many more pictures you have, but his tunic that he has, like, it's more gray than black, and there's a design in the weaving, I guess, of it. So it's like, wow, you know, all that detail that you never saw back in the day.
Yeah. I had no idea his tunic was actually gray. It just always looked kind of like a lighter shade of black.
Yeah. Well, and then when you get the toy, I think the toy was straight black, wasn't it?
I thought it was
Yeah,
gray.
it was.
Was it gray? I thought it was black. I know the
No.
Power of the Force,
It
95.
was lighter.
Yeah, gray.
If you're
Oh,
talking
maybe
about
it's
the
Power of the
original
Force.
Return of the Jedi figure, yeah.
So, but there he is, having out his hand for a little bit of a handout, wanting something. Not happening. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, here's
See
yeah.
that
So here's
kind
where you
of design.
see that. Yeah, the weaving in the tunic is pretty cool. It's funny when I saw this one though, and I saw his face, I was like, that doesn't look like him. You know, but it's all about the lighting and the angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good though.
Yes.
For not being on the toys.
Uh,
There's no silver. You even get the damage on the hand.
yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That looks good.
And then you can have either the black attire from Death Star. You can have the one panel down or up, whatever you like. There's his belt. Got some nice detail.
You know, one thing I noticed
But
is his belt from Last Jedi had the same like shape buckle.
Huh.
I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
I like the detail on the lightsaber.
Me too.
It's
Yes.
They got that shit right, man. That's nice.
boots.
Yeah, they did.
Boots were made for walking.
God
So
damn.
Vader doesn't see him as a threat. Luke has got his hand clenched, like, give me the keys to your TIE Fighter. I want to go. Do it now. You do not understand the power of the dark side and my insurance. There he is with the Endor garb. Helmet. Looks decent. And you can see that it just fits over his head. And with that, a little elastic band. Or no helmet.
Wait, you think it goes over his hair and everything?
It looks like it might.
Wow.
Or do you think it's a separate head? Let's go back real quick. Is it a separate head?
Yeah, it's hard to
We'll
tell.
never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
Just gonna have to buy it.
Yeah.
Have to buy it.
There's no one to find out, yep.
Oh man, I saw the pic that Steele did. Ronan Steele of the quarter scale Hot Toys
Yeah.
freaking Boba Fett. I'm like, damn, dude.
That's cool, huh?
We just looked at the freaking 1/6 scale.
Quarter scale. Wow.
Was it a quarter scale?
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I thought it was. Moving into SH Figure Arts, we have Old Man Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is it me or does his head look off?
It doesn't look right. Yeah.
Face.
And they should have made his hair more like wild and crazy like Einstein, you know, because that shit was blowing all over the damn
He
place.
looks like Peter Sellers. I don't know.
Shit's
Spectacles.
Peter Still.
Yeah.
You
just had
sound
a
more like Peter Sellers.
You just had a shower and a blow dry. This shit looks good, bro. Go ahead.
Like his hair got painted on.
Yeah.
Like bad.
Hey, just for men, dude. You gotta get that shit
It's
going on.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to knock on the figure. It just
I
for
know, it's
figure arts, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't scream Obi-Wan
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
All right, so you can have his eyes closed. That's cool.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
You don't hate
Oh,
that.
that's
Beautiful.
that's for the pose right before he gets run through.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do like coming up here. Let's see where another is with Luke.
I like that.
I've
hood
never
on.
seen Obi-Wan have that pose before. Same pose.
Jeez. He's got the hands on his belly. Damn, I'm full.
We have what family? Get your fat
Yeah.
away.
That, I like
think he makes
the hood
that
on.
pose when he's sneaking.
Yeah.
I think he makes that pose.
Oh,
Don't old people do that? They grab their high-waisted belt a lot. Just
yeah,
probably.
they need to adjust themselves a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
And there we go. That's how I'd have it displayed. I wouldn't have the figure out. I just have his robe.
That's fucking.
Ah.
You just have Vader. It's
Nice.
gotta have Vader.
I need to
step
have
on.
Vader's foot though, kind of like
Yeah,
stomping, like
exactly.
that, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny that he actually stepped on it. Like, huh?
Same here, bro.
Like he's not. What happened?
Brian, every time I watch Star Wars and that scene, I laugh every time I see this shit. Like, he's fucking checking to see if he's under there. Look at that.
I like to see him just pull it up.
Yeah.
No, Obi-Wan. No.
Obi-Wan, are you there?
But
Yeah. Fucking killer, dude.
I like
Maybe
this.
there's a trap door under his cloak. Oh wait, no, there is.
But I like this hood. You know how the soft good hoods never lay right, so this is pretty
Yeah.
cool how they did this.
Yeah,
I
black.
agree.
Oh, I hate the black sticks for hoods. But yeah,
Yeah,
those look
it's-
good. All right, moving into more figure arts news, we have Ken here from the Street Fighter line. This is based off of Street Fighter 2. I thought they were on Street Fighter 5. I could be wrong.
It
It's
looks,
very interesting.
It looks great, though. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
looking.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, the texture and the gi. I mean, it's just like Ryu's.
Yeah.
I do wish that he came with some long hair, though.
Yeah, me too. That'd be cool. Longer.
Yeah.
But
But Shoryuken
that's awesome.
and Sakura.
Damn.
Yeah, we haven't a good one. We haven't had a good one. I don't know. I like the figure art, or no, the player's Kai,
Yeah.
but the knee joints seem nice.
Yeah. There's a Harley.
Yeah.
Ankle.
Are those Chuck
I
Taylor?
think, yeah, they're Chuck Taylors. They look like.
All right,
You know,
the
come on, Brian. Every
Batman series.
Street Fighter uses them anyway, guys.
Uh,
The official
This
shoes.
looks cool.
so these
Class.
look interesting.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah,
Joker,
it's different. I like it.
probably ass. Unless it was a player's guy, then I probably would buy it.
The anime looks interesting too. So
Yeah,
might
nice. That looks pretty good. The Batman. You can take
Yeah.
the cape off, it looks like. And he still looks good without the cape on. All right. Next up, we have Figma doing the Dead or Alive series. This is Kazumi. $66. This is a 5-inch tall figure. Yes, she is well endowed, but that
realistic proportions.
Yeah.
Yes, realistic.
Down,
Yeah.
fellas,
Love
down.
You're not familiar with the series, Dead or Alive, PlayStation, arcade, all that.
Yeah. Well,
They even did a swimsuit volleyball freaking game back in the day on the Xbox.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I had them.
All right, I would admit that.
Yeah, I
Like
did.
you now,
That's what I had. I played like how many hours of that coming home from school?
Charles, like, I had them. Oh, yeah.
There was no tomorrow.
This looks like something Kenny Prime would definitely pick up for sure.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Now, I'm
Eh.
probably gonna end up picking it up because I'm like, I do hope we get Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. That would be great, and some of the other characters also. Tina would be nice also. The
Yeah.
Undertaker and her dad. Why not? The cowboy-looking Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Prominent.
Look,
Damn,
little side-
this is gonna take the position of Harley Quinn, I think.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah,
Little-
yeah. The little side move
Yeah.
action. Yes.
What?
Hello. Are we looking at this side? Or are we looking at this side?
Hello.
We're looking at both of them. But yeah, there you go. Even the facial expression on her.
Yeah, she's turning.
It's
She's like,
what the
Yeah.
hell? Like, are you
check out my
staring at me?
tits. She's like,
Are
yeah.
you looking at me? Don't look at me.
It looks like that boob is a separate molded piece. Is there articulation there, you think?
Oh, Brian.
Would like
James, damn, James, come on. What are you
the
doing?
Ikitosen figures, or Battle Vixen figures, you can remove the chest piece and you can add in more battle damage. So they're
Battle damage. Press.
yeah. So it's
no.
interesting.
Come on, man. That's
I'm
the
just
one
letting
part.
you know. Yeah. So
You watch her get her ass kicked and she gets hit in the chest and you go, oh, not the tits. Oh, no. Oh, God.
You just boob punched me.
Money makers.
Great.
Milkshakes give all the boys in the yard. Oh, they do.
Yeah, she's got that look on her face like she knows her milkshake is all done. Take me out, boy.
Again,
I
though,
love that.
Dead or Alive was a hilarious game because all the female figures are big chested and like,
Very
how the
well
hell do you
endowed.
fight without getting hit yourself?
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Didn't
Very
make sense.
carefully.
So there you go.
Mhm.
Again, she's got that facial expression like, don't look at my ass.
Yeah. Hey, her face says no, but her action says yes.
Her actions say,
Yeah.
look at me. No.
That's right. Like, don't look at my boobs. Here, take a peek.
Now, I do look at this figure and I think of when are we going to get, or hopefully Storm Collectibles has the King of Fighters. There's a certain well-endowed Fatal Fury character that's part of the King of Fighters game. Mai Shiranui,
I sure do.
Andy's woman. Hopefully we see her also. All right, moving on to more, I don't know, that not as well-endowed, I guess.
Gwenpool.
Gwenpool, coming out by, this is Mafex, I believe.
Pretty cool.
Not too bad. If you want to know where she came from, Deadpool's Secret Wars #2, or you could get the variant cover right there that she had a cameo in. Then she had a full appearance in Howard the Duck #1. Both of the comics, this one and the other one, came out in 2015. This one's fairly inexpensive. You want the Howard the Duck with the Gwenpool variant that says #FailHydra. You're going to be spending a lot of money. If you can find it for cheap right now, I would buy it because she is one of those up-and-coming characters that's going to command some money. Now, I'm not saying X-23, I'm not saying Harley Quinn, but it's going to get there, I think.
Yeah.
You have been warned. You have been spoiled. All right, so here you can do some selfies. We know this is up Dust's alley. He loves figures that can do selfies. There you go. Different facial expressions. Happy with the mask. Kind of like, oh, you just showed me that. Disgust with the mask. And then just kind of smiley face with no mask.
Crazy character. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Is that kicking?
Yeah.
I like that. No, don't.
That's pretty good.
Don't
Oh,
like
no.
Wrong. I don't want any of that on my tacos.
Stop. Don't do it like that. No, I'm sorry. There you go.
Couple of different backpacks. Penguin, the
Yeah.
shark. Pretty cool. All right.
Is that a shark or a dolphin?
Let's go with
Looks like a shark to me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
kind of a pansy shark, you know.
Dolphin wouldn't have gills.
That's true. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
little there.
Yeah. Good catch, Chris. Good.
You got it.
He's the Beast Wars guy. He knows his
Yeah, that's right. He knows the animals.
That's no cyber shark.
Right.
Did they even make a dolphin though? Sharp Edge.
No,
No, there's no dolphin.
that's Sharp Edge, not a dolphin. No, there's no dolphin.
There's no dolphin. That's a fail.
They,
It's a fail.
they probably thought, what a wimpy animal. We can make that.
They gave us
That
torque,
wouldn't
a mixture, but they never gave us some type of dolphin-like creature. Huh. Okay, we saw this on ETR.
Yeah.
This is Mezco's Clockwork Orange, Alex DeLarge.
Damn. That's
Comes with
cool.
quite a bit of stuff. 2 alternate heads, cane knife, interchangeable hands, a glass of milk. It's regular milk, not blue milk, and not green milk. So for you Star Wars fans, I'm sorry. And then he comes with the base. All right, we got the Spider-Man Homecoming from Mezco in his pre-Spider-Man suit, so his homemade look.
Pajamas.
Does this even have a name?
Pajamas.
Yeah, is it pajamas? Is it homemade suit? Is it just? It looks really itchy because it looks like it's.
Yeah.
All right, moving into DC news, courtesy of Toy News International. This new wave that has Superman, Jade, Batwoman, Two-Face, and Martian Manhunter from Supergirl is the wave that we get Clayface as a Build-A-Figure.
Oh, cool.
So
nice.
I like Clayface from Batman Animated Series. He's pretty good. That's a pretty good villain.
Great story.
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Yep. Here's how he measures up with the other Build-A-Figures from the multiverse. So you got King Shark, Doomsday, and the Bat. I forgot what that suit's called. The Justice something Buster suit.
Damn.
There he is next to the Batman animated DC collectible Clayface.
That's cool.
He does have other hand pieces also. You don't have to have a closed fist. I believe he's got some weapons. I don't know it, but yep. It's not bad looking. It's unfortunate you have to buy the entire wave. All those.
Yeah.
There he is next to Batman.
That's how they get you.
You think that's going to be a new trend where they now make you get the whole wave? Like the Vulture for Homecoming was like that for Marvel.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that for years.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are like that. I mean, occasionally they'll have a figure that doesn't come with a piece of the Build-A-Figure in the wave, but that's usually the one that a lot of people want. So they know that's going to sell,
There's only been a few waves to come out that, like, oh, I'm glad I got everything. The classic wave that was Solomon Grundy, that was a stellar wave because you got Nightwing, Robin, Deathstroke, Green Lantern, Sinestro. And you got Solomon Grundy. The X-Men, the first X-Men wave with Juggernaut, I think was hands down. All the figures were good. But yeah, some of them are just like, why did I buy this? All right, so speaking of Marvel Legends, this is a first. At least I don't remember them doing this. They're coming back out in a re-release, but it's mixed up. You do get the Build-A-Figure is the Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, but it's not the Thor Ragnarok wave. You do get a couple figures from that wave, but then you also get a couple figures from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wave. That was the Mantis Build-A-Figure. So first up,
Volume 3 wave?
Volume 3. Mantis was Volume 3. Yes, that's what the wave's called. Volume 2.
The wave is called Volume 3.
Yes, not the movie.
I'm not saying, did I miss we?
No. Titus was Volume 2, and Volume 1 was Groot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I still need a Mantis arm, I think.
Oh, you do?
Or a leg.
I
can't remember.
So Thor here. This is the helmeted Thor from Thor Ragnarok. He comes with, it looks like he comes with an arm, I think, and his hammer for Hulk. So you got that. You have Hela again. She comes with Hulk's head and helmet. Before she came with an arm, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
You have Loki, which gives a crap about Loki, but he comes with an arm.
I don't think he came with a part last time, if I remember correctly.
I thought he did. I think he was a leg.
I think he did. I think he had the part.
Yeah. I think everyone in the Gladiator Hulk series
did.
with a part.
Yeah, this is the one my kids got me for Christmas.
The Volume 3 Guardians Death's Head 2 didn't come with anything. That was the only thing. So here we got Volume 2 of the Star-Lord. Oh, I guess it's Volume 2. I thought it was 3. Oh, he doesn't have the trench coat. So
yeah, this is the one that came before.
Yeah, he doesn't come with the extra head.
Yeah,
it doesn't come with the the leg of Hulk.
That is fucking weird. I don't remember ever doing this. This is strange.
You got Gamora that comes with the axe and another arm.
Yeah.
I believe the Hulk is exactly the same that we had before. We got Drax here with a leg. We have Rocket with little teen Groot with the torso.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then there is the Build-A-Figure, which we all know and love, which is a first. Again, it's a first that they actually re-released the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, no, it is. But and they did it kind of in a way where they mixed 2 waves together or 3 waves together. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Well, remember that other Thor wave, right? Didn't it come with like the Thor from the movie, and then like a comic Thor, and then a female Thor or something?
Yeah,
weird.
And they came with Ares.
Ares.
And everyone wanted.
Yeah,
Ares is a cool figure. I like that actually. That's the figure I didn't really think I was going to enjoy, and it's kind of like my favorite one. I think of the. I like it a lot. So
it was the first that we got it as a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
that was released on its own. It would be cool instead of like Rocket or Drax that it was Mantis.
Yeah,
Build-A-Figure from that wave. It was released and like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to buy the entire wave now. All right, so up next is the next wave. I guess you'd say the X-Men wave, whatever, mutant wave, even though it's not all mutants. This dropped in, I think, Singapore or somewhere over in Asia. It looked good.
Yep.
You got Deadpool. Doesn't come with a ton of accessories that we're used to.
Yeah.
But you're getting another Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. 2 katanas. No Build-A-Figure piece unless it's tucked underneath down here.
Oh, by the way, James in the chat, Night of Ren said that those Marvel Legends would be re-released overseas, I think, or something like that.
Well, that's horseshit. That's
yeah.
Well, that's cool though. I guess that's nice. It's just so weird that they are doing that.
Yeah, I think it is too. It's odd, very odd.
It's like we got so many of these on Hasbro Toy Shop. Let's repackage them.
Yeah,
we already have people do it at Walmart, repackage figures with other Build-A-Figures that don't want to packages. Let's do it ourselves. Let's make it official. But okay, so we have Deadpool. We have Domino. Again, this is the Sasquatch line.
Yep.
Wish her guns weren't like purple. A little weird, but it's cool that we're getting Domino.
Yeah, she looks cool, man. This is the one.
Deadpool.
Yeah, this is the one I'm gonna try to get Anna. We'll see if I can find it. It's gonna be the one everyone wants.
Missed out on the the San Diego Comic-Con version.
Yeah, the exclusive. Yeah,
which sucked. Missed out on that.
I still put a little orange tip on the handgun.
I know. That's so retarded, dude.
Really?
This is a weird picture, though. I mean, are they in a retail store right now? And this is like on a shelf? Oh.
Yeah.
It's in like, what did you say, Singapore?
Toys R Us Singapore, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cable looks freaking good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah. Damn.
I like the effect around the eye. You see it? I like the way it's glowing.
Yep.
Yeah, I might cherry pick this wave, get a few of them, but
Pinkerton posted something in the group. What was it? Got off a screen cap off of like Rob Liefeld's Twitter or something. I don't know, or Instagram, saying like, they positioned the Rob Liefeld created characters perfectly. You don't see their feet. That was pretty cool. But I guess it's a Deadpool wave. But all right, so up next we have some spoilers, you could say. What's coming up next? We have part of that wave was also X-23, Paladin, and Deathlock to round it out. But it looks like we're getting another Omega Red, Lady Deadpool, another Bishop, God forbid another Deadpool again, and another Deadpool. So hopefully they're going to be different.
Yeah.
There's numbering.
3, 4.
Hey, Jane, quick question. Anything about Strife in this newest wave?
Oh, I would love to see a Strife, but
that would be pretty cool.
The last one we got is part of that horrific Jubilee wave.
Oh,
that was expensive as hell. Yeah,
I was about to say, I think they put one out recently. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, is that Magneto, Jubilee, Unmasked Wolverine,
Right.
Cyclops, and Storm, which is a bitch to get.
Oh,
that
yeah.
figure with Jubilee. But
So
yeah,
I
it
see-
would be great if we got another Strife though.
Yeah, I see Bishop in here. He would fit the line for some of those older X-Men like groups, right?
Yeah.
With his
Yeah.
blue and yellow.
If that's the that we,
Yeah, if that's the way they go.
Hey,
if we get the mullet version, awesome. If we get the bald headed version, okay. But if we're getting the one that he's hunting down Hope
Yeah,
or
I don't want
mutants
that.
at the end, I don't care about that one.
Yeah, me neither.
and what about this X-23 stuff? So, with X-23 is the chick, right? The girl,
That's Wolverine's clone.
right?
Right there.
Oh, look at that.
She was introduced in X-Men Evolution. She was one of these driven by a cartoon, and then she finally was introduced in NYX.
She's a pretty cool
number 3 or
character.
4.
Badass.
Oh yeah. All right, NECA news. We got the quarter scale Raphael in disguise. Damn!
That's awesome.
Comes with a bat.
Good. He looks like a flasher, dude. He's like,
Yeah.
There's no parent that's buying this at retail. Look at it.
This is the kind of guy they tell the kids to stay away from, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good. But yeah, he does come with a bat, trench coat, hat, backpack.
That's pretty cool, man.
I really do hope we get a Casey Jones, but he's going to have to be a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So re-releasing Freddy here,
Oh wow.
or this accessory piece, the fire.
Part of the boiler room.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, and then this was re-released again. I know some people are thinking, "Oh, we're getting these. They're finally coming out." No, these came out last year. They didn't release all the pilots, but there's Lance, Keith, and Shiro. I saw these. They're horrible as far as paint apps. They have really good articulation, but you really have to see them in person. Just because there's chipping on their hair and everything else, and spotty stuff. Not to say not to get them, but just I would be careful. Just you don't want to see them in hand. But it's cool that we are getting pilots. Are we going to get classic Voltron pilots? Probably, I would assume down the road, but they got to release these guys first. Removable helmets, that's a nice plus. Lots of good stuff with them.
Nice to see the brand, revived again, because of this legendary.
Yes.
And we're supposed to be getting lines that fit the pilots too, I believe.
Oh,
We saw that a couple of
Awesome.
cons ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If they do classic ones, man, that's gonna be great.
Oh yes.
Oh, man.
So Sola Chigokin, I passed on the Megazord. Now
Hell yeah.
maybe I shouldn't because the Dragon Zord, Dragon Caesar or King Caesar, is coming.
Oh man,
he's coming. And damn, he looks good.
looks good. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
There's his back. Looks good. And he can combine with.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite Zord combination, man. Oh wow, that's so awesome. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the. There's a lot of inner workings with that chest piece to shield to his lance. Cool. How it folds up, how it unfolds, all that.
Oh, nice.
It's not a separate piece like we're accustomed to. Either it's the legacy or the original.
Oh, they've integrated it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's fucking.
What's he missing?
Oh.
What's he missing? He's missing something.
Yes,
So maybe that might
yeah.
come.
Yeah. But one thing would be the price.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know you. You
Slap
ain't worried
that.
about the price.
Let's take my 300.
The Legacy Titanis is hell right now. So
Yeah.
Sola Chigokin made one, diecast. I don't care if it's $500. I buy it. I buy it.
Did they do a black and gold Legacy Dragon Zord?
Yes.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Yep. And Titanus.
Well, I don't care about that one. But
You don't like Brachiosaurs?
I don't even know where that came in. That's not in anything I saw as a kid. So.
Oh, just have to give me some extra. No, I'm just,
Yeah.
so yeah, it is really cool. It's good news. I like that. It does give us hope for a Titanus now that we see the Dragon Zord. And now we're gonna have to buy this little bit.
It's coming. You know it's coming. You know Titanus is next year's 2019.
That's
SOC.
That's really cool, man. Oh,
at least I can get this thing. It's not like it's. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I was thought, oh, this is an easy pass. I bought the Sochigoken Voltron. Don't need this. Like, no. It's like, no. They had to go and do this. You know I love the Dragon.
Well, the Green Dragon. I mean, the Dragon Zord is just awesome, man. One of the better Zords they ever did. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's like Mecha Godzilla. Dude. It's cool.
Now this
You
Megazord.
control it with the flute. Love it.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, this Megazord doesn't separate into all the different Zords, right?
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Triceratops, Sabertooth, Sabertooth Tiger.
Oh, I just thought it was like a.
Mastodon.
Yeah, I just thought it was an Action Master. I didn't realize that it actually separated.
No.
Oh, well, there's the Sochigoken.
To Brian's credit, though, on the outside it looks just like the Legacy one. It's the I'm sure it's the inner workings that really set it apart.
Yeah.
Not to
Yeah, you got,
discredit.
I mean, you can see that they got finger articulation, you got wrists, you got more elbow, you got a lot more.
He can have an A stand if he wants.
You can have the Iron Man pose.
A lot more
Which I don't
parts
know
over
why
the
it's a
Legacy
staple with
version.
robots. I don't get that.
The Legacy one is pretty nice though too. It's really a nice figure for what it is for retail.
Yeah, but you don't get any knee joint.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You don't pose that one.
Yeah, you just like have him stand there, looking menacing.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, moving into Transformer news. Takara Legends. This is the Autobot clones. We have Fastlane and Cloudbreaker.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Nice.
We missed out on the box set and the Walgreens box set. Here you get them in a nice, cute little package.
I think I just got an in-stock notice from Anime Export on these.
There you go. Just in time for Valentine's Day. You like it?
That's weird. I think I got
Fastlane, I'll take Cloudbreaker. We'll come back.
I got an email from Anime Export too about something. That's why it might be an email. That's pretty cool.
It's another Sunstreaker, Russ.
Yo,
Your
man,
analogy.
don't make me smile. Anyway, Anna would be the one that's pissed, not me. I think, all right.
These clones look
These
great.
are really good figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are spot on to the G1, but you get articulation.
Yeah, they look cool.
I just found my G1s today. I had these.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing.
I'm
Real
sure.
colors, very nice.
I hope theirs is better than the Hasbro one.
Hey, it's better than the Generation.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Or Combiner.
Yeah.
Generation, yeah.
Oh yeah, no
That's
question.
good. Yes.
Yeah, those
Not the
colors
key.
are way better than the Hasbro.
Yeah. QC issues with the Hasbro one drove me nuts. I was like, oh my god, dude, it's killing me. Another one's to hold together. Just, nuts.
Tank mode. Here is the big gun.
What was that elephant thing? What was that?
That's his little. That's his little.
Elephant.
Weapon.
What do you call him?
Yeah.
Sidekick.
The hell
It's a
is-
pet.
Oh, cool. Does he transform into a robot or something?
I think it's like a gun.
No, it's-
Oh.
yeah.
That's killer, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, here's the big gun. This is what we're on. Overlord.
Yes.
Overlord.
This looks
Yeah.
cool. There's another mode which I didn't know, so maybe I have to buy another one.
I know. I might do it too.
Yeah.
Move.
So I like
You
the
don't have to.
old versions. It looks like this might be Mega. just because of the way he's kind of. I don't picture Overlord kind of being like that. And this looks like it's
Definitely not IDW out Overlord. That's for
No.
sure.
Wow.
But again, this is the same mold that we got with the Hasbro, just redecoed as far as making it more toon accurate. There's one mode, robot mode,
That's cool looking. Looks good.
and you can see with the Power Master gimmick, or
Oh, cool. And you can stick the two little guys inside of his chest there. And
Yep.
That's awesome.
base
Yep.
mode is still there.
Hmm.
And then we have a dual combined mode.
What is this?
It looks like Overlord with probably
Dude,
like,
two Overlords combined
This
together.
is God Overlord.
It's
That's everything
Yeah,
Brian
it's in-
ever wanted.
This is great.
in the it's in the comic that comes with the figure. It
Yeah.
shows it.
Yeah, we'll see it here in a second.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember
Look at it.
this.
It's got the stability for the legs just so it doesn't go, but look at all that. Just like
Yeah, I was just
it's
gonna say,
right there.
I don't remember
You
this
know?
comic book.
This is
I'm
nuts.
looking
I
at-
love this thing.
I'm looking at that and I'm wondering.
Don't
No, like
Yeah.
fuck.
Trans-
I need
don't
to buy
say that
another
to
one.
me because I might be buying another one. Don't tell me. Don't tease me.
But here's the comic book that Jose was
Try
saying,
it.
that he gets two of them and they combine together and they form this big dude. But
That's
here's
Overlord.
something for both of us, Brian, that I like is Fire Guts in the works.
Oh, look at that.
Mm.
Oh god, it's that thing.
Fire
Oh.
Yeah, that thing, but hey,
Guts?
better than nothing.
Dude,
Yeah.
perfect effect. Perfect effect. It's like, dude, we're
Fire
gonna go on a
Guts.
cruise next year. We're gonna make so much more money.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
You bet your ass. They're like,
I don't know who's keeping who in business. Hasbro business.
Trans,
or
that's funny,
Hasbro
man.
keeping-
you got it, Trans. That's a good point. Yeah.
I swear.
God damn.
But that's nice.
That's amazing.
Looks good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get another one. But I do hope that we do get a Fire Guts. That would be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be a first.
Interesting.
Keeping with the whole God Jinrai theme, here is Thunder Manus from Cross Dimension X.
Awesome.
This is from Make Toys.
Yep.
Yeah, I want this.
The best line. Best line
That
of
looks
third
so
party right here.
Yeah, this looks good. Divine Armor. It is divine. Better go on good too.
He's cool. I mean, this is a cool figure. It's just because of how bulky it is, it does limit its articulation. I mean, not that you can't still get it in great poses, you can, but it's nothing like Striker Noir, man, or Striker Manus. Those figures are crazy. How
Yeah.
posable they are, and these guys are a little more limited, but still pretty cool. I've been made still pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'd probably buy two of these just so I have both modes. Super
Yeah.
Jinrai and God Jinrai.
Yeah, I think I
That's
would
pretty
want
badass.
for Super
That
Jinrai
thing-
and the little dude, the little guy.
Yeah,
But yeah, they comes with a lot of stuff,
yeah,
which is really cool.
yeah.
Here he is next to I don't know what Megatron that is.
Looks like Generation Toy.
Generation toy,
Oh,
yeah.
the one that you put together.
Yes.
I like the baby art though back here.
Come here, little baby Megatron. Let me chop your head off. Come here. No, this big sword.
Well, that's the sword he doesn't come with us. I wonder who makes that.
Looks like a Doctor Wu product.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Dr. Wu's still in the game. Oh,
But there he is.
that's cool.
Mhm.
That's a big button.
Hmm.
That's a big button.
I mean, yeah. I just wonder because how bulky it is, how it does affect the articulation. I'm sure it's going to be a little dicey, but it'll be. I'm sure it'll be.
What's the hug? What the hell? Why are you posed like that? I'm out of the suit. Come give me a hug.
Hug me, Prime.
One shall stand, two will hug.
I just want to squeeze the life out of you.
But, yep, there you go. See the inner
Yes.
chest piece there. I like how good it looks. Everything looks like it's supposed to be there, not like it's like an add-on.
Chris, you are so roboting.
Yeah.
Roboting shit. He's like. Oh, short bus rider. Uh-oh. Only crayons. I'm sorry.
Look at that. Oh man. Yeah,
That's
Master Wars fan. Yep. The wings are placed perfectly.
Yes.
Wow.
I like it.
So you can display him in Super Jinrai with the Legends guy out of his chest. That's kind
Yep.
of neat.
You just close that up. Comparisons now. So
That's gotta be. That
The way
can't be
you gang.
Combiner Wars, right? Is that Juke Gang?
yeah,
That's
No
that's like
scale
the
Combiner
oversized,
Wars.
right? Yeah.
But dude, that's got the perfect effect chest piece on it, though.
No, that's Combiner Wars. That's
Yeah,
Combiner.
that's
Combiner Wars that
Combiner
big?
Wars.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Combiner Wars.
That other thing was
Isn't it?
bigger.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought it was the upscale Combiner Wars thing.
Mhm.
No.
Really? Well, I mean, this is
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
Hercules.
sense. Yeah, 'cause Hercules is. Well, even that Hercules has upgrades on it. You see that? You see the thigh pieces there?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he's a little bit taller than usual there.
Hercules.
Stop copying me, Russ.
Sorry.
Yeah, Russ.
My bad.
So here he is next to Menosaur. Combiner
So
Wars.
It's incredible how
They upgraded his feet, but they still left the crappy Combiner Wars hands on him.
I know. What
Yep.
the fuck, dude? It's incredible
It
how
is.
all this little break is.
Next to the Omega Supreme
Mega
from
Sprays.
the
That
Year of the Dragon.
looks like the one my son had from like was it Armada or something like that or
The Energon.
Energon. Yeah.
Energon.
Uh,
Yeah. He painted in
Energon.
Yep. Omega. Yeah.
Dude,
I remember which
I
one it
Paint
was.
of it.
I think
One of
I
those
used that
two.
Omega Supreme. I haven't found him yet.
Yeah.
In
My
my
kid
unboxing.
has it.
Yeah, he looks
He-
good. It's pretty
He
big.
looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, that thing-
What's the retail on this guy? Do you know?
I think he's going for 120.
Oh, damn. That's not bad at all.
What'd you say, Jay? Hey, you know what that?
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad.
No, that's not. I mean, that's not a bad price for this. Look, I mean, look how much you get, man. It's a.
What was Thunder Erebus? Like $100?
Yeah, but you didn't get
Yeah.
the God Bomber
Yeah.
pieces with it. So
You didn't get the
you know, that's
bomber
what-
piece. I mean, this,
Yeah.
yeah, this one's
This
one's
Quest look, which is sold out everywhere, which sucks.
Wait, what's sold out everywhere, Gene?
Thunder Erebus. Sold
Yeah.
out quick, I thought.
yeah, probably did.
I'm glad I got.
But yeah, and then all the rest of them are what, like in
That's-
the $80 range. Man, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're worth it. Those figures
Yeah.
are worth it. They're really
Uh-huh.
nice.
all right. Up next, Unique Toys. They're Onslaught.
That looks good.
I
That looks really
And
good.
like how much bulk he's got to him. He's like a bulky body.
Yeah.
I mean, I always think Onslaught should have it. Should be like a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I always.
I like his visor. That visor looks dope.
Yeah.
It's like a clear translation looking.
Nice and chunky.
Yeah, it's killer, dude. It's great, man. Check. I think this is going to end up. I think this one's going to be the definitive Combaticons for everybody. This is the one I think is going to be it.
Unique Toys.
Yep.
Their
I
Ord
mean, they're
Abominus is pretty.
yeah. There's. I mean, look what we got. So the Swindle is good, is great. I mean, Brawl. I mean, I don't know. It's,
That looks good.
they're
You
hitting.
do
it,
the
man.
Iron Man pose. Thank God.
Of course, you get James.
Oh, come on, James. You can never have enough Iron Man pose.
Yeah,
Of course
I'm gonna display all my Transformers.
Yeah. Let's put them
Yeah.
all in that shit.
And I put all my Marvel Legends in the Super Kick. That's what I do. Action figures, they need to be doing a Super Kick. Robots need to do an Iron Man pose. Vehicle mode,
That truck is cool.
not too bad. I don't like the split, as you can see. I mean, so it can turn.
Yeah.
So you can see it there, but I'm not gonna have vehicle mode.
Yeah, I would
that's
say,
pretty obvious right there.
how much you're going to display it in this mold, in this mode anyway. I mean,
Yeah. Take this off, kind of have like a nice looking clinch.
I mean, it's not.
Turbo Master.
It's not terrible. It's not too hateful.
There we go. Combine mode.
Yeah,
Who's
see
got the
that
Ooh.
that just looks. I don't know. It looks great, man.
Yeah.
I want this big ass thing, a freaking cup of noodles. Holy crap! Why is it?
I know, right? Yeah, they got the fucking got some mini cars on top of that shit too. Like,
Dude, they got some good shit. You want the extra large cup of noodles? Yes, I do. Here you go.
yes. I that swindle is really good. I gotta get my hands on one. That's what I'm gonna get.
Oh.
It's fucking cool.
There you go.
It's got G1.
This is with the
hits for me.
The Zeta one.
yeah, the Zeta arms.
So the Zeta
It's kind of cool. Scramble City all over. That's pretty
Wait,
nice.
the Zeta Toys figures can fit on with the Toys figures too?
Yep.
Holy cow, okay.
That's crazy.
That's genius, though.
Yeah.
Especially for consumers. Like, yes.
So, does this possibly mean you can mix and match it?
Might be.
Holy sh- Okay.
Nah.
Don't hold it back. You just go, oh my god.
They got that shit jerry rigged, dude. They got shit
All right, up
glued on
next.
it.
We're calling him Dino Kong. This is Zeta's, or formerly known as Toy World. Did Toy World do this? No, or was it? It was G Creation that did a version of this type of looking.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
this
they-
is the
they
Toy
did
World
one,
one.
Toy World.
Yeah, it's a Toy World. It has that head sculpt.
It's
Yeah. Okay, so they're just re-releasing their own shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now let me ask you guys this. Do you think? I mean, I know Zeta's got like a beef with Toy World. I get it. I understand, but I mean, shouldn't they be spending more time focusing on some newer stuff rather than fucking around and doing this just to spite Toy World?
No.
I mean, it's kind of
It's creating capital, which they probably do.
yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a good point, but.
Mhm.
And you'll
Yeah,
probably be able to get this for a lot cheaper than you got it from Toy World.
Yeah, and I think
mean,
it's a complete set too. So
Yeah, I was about to say, and it better be for a good price because people didn't buy this the first time. You know.
Right. If you're going to try to get them to buy into this,
yeah, we're all bitching about how Hasbro's doing combiners for the Dinobots, and they really think we're gonna like, oh, this is even cooler.
Well, supposedly, from what I understand, there are fixes with it that fix some of the issues.
Yeah. There's supposed to be upgrades, and I think on SCU they're talking about this. The price is supposed to be $250 or under
Oh wow!
for the whole set, right?
for the whole set. Yep.
Damn.
Filler,
Because
dude.
these were $100 a pop.
These were
weren't they?
100 each.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it were.
And,
Yeah.
yep. And the Grimlock was 150.
Oh, I'd pick it up for that. If it was like 200.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like 240,
Yeah,
250,
I would.
something like that.
Because there's fiction with this looking character in the IDW comics, wasn't it? Or is it Dreamwave?
No, I
There
thought
was a
no. It wasn't it a comic that came with a UK release of the movie?
I think it was like a
Something
timelines book or something like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there was something where they
Yeah.
combined
Mhm.
this thing.
Yeah.
So
Beast.
yes,
All these figures individually were great. I had them all. I put them in combine mode. Like the combine mode wasn't that stable, so if there's fixes to it, like that's good. But individually, like if you wanted Dinobots for your Chug collection, like these are good.
Yeah, I own these for that purpose. I think it was such a great callback to the G1 with all the chrome and stuff. And
oh, so they all have the chrome. This is a new.
no, yeah, they all had chrome before.
Okay,
and
they all had before, okay.
the only thing that sucks, and if you listen to SCU, Bobby mentioned it, is the all mode for Swoop is just terrible. That's like the one thing that just kills.
Oh
the
yeah,
set.
that's the box.
Yeah.
It's the box.
Yeah.
Isn't this the set that all the bot modes are pretty good though?
Yeah.
Yeah, individually,
And-
they're all good. They're
Dude,
So
all
this is basically better individual than it is in combined mode.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I love the sludge, man. The sludge, the back legs of the dinosaur become his arms in bot mode, and because they totally changed that, that just blew my mind. I freaking loved it. It's nuts.
It's a different way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't go with these because I went with Fans Project.
Right.
Because I wanted it something different, but yeah, I would have gotten my team faster.
I mean,
I got swords on a sprue.
Quick question. Is this
There's
the
no
whole
quick
set?
question.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it just the whole set that's for $200, or are they selling it?
For
it's the whole
you,
set.
Trent, we will do it in a set. Limited time right now. The next half hour, if you want to order the entire EX Zeta 4,
No. I was just
it's all
saying.
for you for $200.
I think I see what you're saying about the just gaining capital, but it does seem like they're being very spiteful though too. I don't know.
I mean, they're re-releasing their RC,
yeah,
Leia, which is more chromed out. It looks
and I
actually quite nice.
I mean I
The
understand what
blues, the jazz.
yeah.
But yes, Trent, this is a set, and so it's not bad.
It definitely is making me think that we're definitely going to see them re-release Constructor though. I'm
Oh, they already are re-releasing.
Yeah. that's coming, right? So
I mean,
okay.
he already has pre-orders.
Oh no shit, so that's definitely
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was
It's
definitely
happening. Yep, it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that shit. That's fucking good. Well, it's good because if you didn't have a chance to get it the first time, like, you know, yeah, so
Definitely, I might have to hit up Annie for that. But
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Perfect Effects Dragon,
This
or
looks
whatever they
incredible.
call it.
I've been
Chris, you know
summoned. I've been summoned. Yes.
You're dragon. Oh, that's me.
Looks pretty.
I'm getting them all.
That looks pretty badass, actually. Damn.
We have. Oh, okay. That's new pictures because it's in person somewhere. Because we've seen colored pictures of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
And the cool part is that the dragon arm, it does retract, and there can be a regular arm underneath it, which is nice. Kind of turns into a cannon a la G1 Megatron.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Also has the dragster mode. If I remember.
Yeah,
correctly, too.
For real?
he's
Yep.
kind of used in the toy dragster mode.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Perfect Effects doing a great job. I'm just.
Yeah.
I want the big gun boy.
It's so weird because I'm so used to just like add-on kits from them and shit, and then the figures that they've done are pretty decent though. So I don't know. It's
Yeah. And their own niche too. They're not
Yeah.
really following suit with anyone else. which I like.
right.
They don't put them out often, but they're good. Like the Warden was good. The Gorira was good.
Leonidas, I like.
I hope we get a Tiger Hawk next.
No, big convoy. Actually, Tiger Hawk would be nice. I want big convoy.
And they didn't do a repaint of. They did a repaint of that Leonidas figure, right? Of like a darker version or something. What was it called?
Zerx.
Beast.
Or Zerk.
Yeah.
Zerx,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, for Big Convoy, he's gonna be
Big?
No, he's gonna be. I don't know how to describe these ones. They're like more robotic. There's like nothing organic about him.
Mhm.
So are you okay with a Big Convoy that's kind of zoided out, if you will?
We got Lio Convoy. It was zoided out. I was fine with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
his tusks can turn into cannons. That's cool. You know, or something.
Get some Elephender.
Yep.
I like what they did with it. You know, I like that they put their own spin on it. You know, like.
I actually prefer him looking more robotic. I mean, that's just
Of
me.
course.
I do. Yeah. He said, "Of course." I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't go for the Beast Wars organic looking book. I'm sorry.
I mean, who else would? They could do a Galvatron from Beast Wars 2nd. That'd be interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't turn into a penis-looking drill.
Holy shit.
But, yeah. Who knows? All right, so you got Terminus Giganticus. Would you like the Guardian version?
Of course they're gonna do this, bitch. Repaint that motherfucker 50 million times. Let's go
Oh, yeah.
for it.
Does that one have an interesting name too?
I have no idea.
It's
I'm gonna
Terminus
call it blue.
Othercus.
No, he's
Terminus Bluicus.
He's Guardian 1. You're gonna call him Guardian 1, and the other one's Guardian 2. It'll be like a red one. some shit like that.
Terminus not going to buy us.
Yeah.
So,
Guardian player 2. He's ready.
That's fucking great, dude.
But,
Holy shit.
yeah. It's a nice nod, and it's this is the only picture I got. There's some other pictures with like the hobby exclusive that we got, but I don't know. It's coming in it's one big box set, so you get everything. Parts A, Part B, but again, they should have dropped that price.
Yeah.
No one's going to buy this.
I was just about to ask you that. Is the price around the same? And I guess it probably is. So.
It is. It's not cheaper than that way.
That's man. That's crazy.
So yeah. So oh well.
They'll be
my arm revealing. I'm out.
I mean, I'm sure Skullface, Mr. Fans Toys, he'll get.
Really.
He'll buy it up.
And it's just for Russ, since I think I heard you talking about it.
Yeah,
render for it.
I think that's cool,
Nice.
man.
Taking the Combiner Wars Cyclonus.
Yeah.
Giving it the treatment that we got with the old school Generations Deluxe Cyclonus that we're getting on the Voyager
I
class.
like this. I like this Cyclonus. I love this figure. This is great. And I'm looking. I'm like, oh wow. I'm just worried if that purple will match purple I have. I don't know. I have like the looks different the one I have. So
Really?
different color. Yeah.
You have the Unite Warriors version.
Yeah, the Unite Warriors is a lighter purple.
Lighter
This one's the regular.
Yeah, mine's like a darker purple.
Yeah, this is.
You should
the
be
one you
fine.
have. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
this is the retail.
Okay, cool. Sometimes the lighting and shit makes it look a little different. That's probably why. But
Where did this tailgate head come from? I want
That's a Generations Legends tailgate that came out a few years ago, like 2-3
But
years
the
ago.
head for the combined.
Oh no! Oh, the head. No, that must
I
be
was
new.
like, it's weird.
maybe that's part of the upgrade kit.
It's funny that the pieces that he uses are all like the extra characters that they put out, but weren't really needed.
Yeah, I know,
Bravo,
Yeah.
Off-Road, Rook.
the ones that they end up going back later on and doing the real version, right?
The real ones, yeah.
All right, there we go.
He's like, you guys are the cast off. I'll take you as my combiner team.
Cast offs, yeah.
Nobody-
Those are the cast
Nobody
offs.
wants us.
Okay.
That's so cool, man. I tell you what, that's an awesome add-on set, though. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Look good.
That's
Yeah, look good.
I would buy.
Yep.
You know, I'm just blown away that they're still doing any kind of add-on kit for Combiner Wars. Shocked because there's money to be made, and figures to be fixed. So,
Oh yeah. All right, real quick, let's go through the chat since I'm here. All right, here we go. I'm going to butcher people's names. I'm sorry. But here we go. We got Raphael Holoman. We got Rob Milton. Brian Brinks in there. Night of Ren. Frogman78. Primal Sabbath. Jisk 1. Hopefully he's feeling better. Rob Milton. BBZXA3. Dust. We just finished the Cobra Law podcast. Ooh,
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
cool. Nice.
Nice.
Realm of Collectors was in there. What's up, Dust again?
Dustin for his pseudonym and shit.
Oh, I just put out the secret. That's his.
Oh, shut up, James. I like people knowing that. Anyway,
It was Dreamwave. Okay, there we go. Primal Sabbath. I knew he would know.
yeah, of course he will. Know that. Keeper of useless facts. That's him.
Jim, real quick, I like how you got your Freddy glove on top of that little furry thing right there.
Oh, Gizmo? Yep. I had to put him on my little Gizmo there. All right, that's it. Cool. Thanks for being in the chat. Remember, in the words of Dust, titty smack that like button.
Absolutely.
And you may get a surprise at your door.
Hey.
I'm just talking. All right, here we go. Screen share time.
That didn't sound creepy at all, James. Just letting you know.
It didn't sound creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Go with it.
That's cool.
There we go. So, you guys seeing the past?
Blast from the past.
Again, third time's a charm. I will have the link in the description so you can go right to this section. So, here we go. Hopefully it all came up. It was a pain in the ass. I wanted to finish off the Marvel stuff. I'm just going to state this right away. I had to get this off of YouTube and such because there's no real there's no DVD. They released like 4 episodes, but we're looking at the Avengers United They Stand. This came out in 1999 to 2000. This was on Fox Kids. Solely Avengers, which is really cool. Coming off of the heels of Iron Man and Fantastic Four, and obviously we got Spider-Man and we got X-Men also. Only 13 episodes, so only had 1 season, which was kind of sad, but it wasn't the greatest. It did not really sit well with fans. It's just because they did a lot of stuff. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff with it, which was interesting. Which we'll get into interesting. It is based off of the West Coast Avengers,
Right.
so most people are like, "Oh, those are like the B team,"
Yep.
but they're not the Great Lake Avengers, so they're a little better. So you got that going for you. They were going for more of a future look, so kind of like Batman Beyond. The producer at the time asked some of the guys, the writers from the X-Men animated series, to come over and basically come up with a world. They did, but they had it centered around Captain America. Then all of a sudden, Marvel goes into bankruptcy, and it got kind of shelved. It comes back. They want the guys to come back onto it, but they're already busy doing Beast Machines. So they got another team from, I think, another animated series. It might have been X-Men again. And they decided to rewrite it, not have it centered around Captain America, but have it centered around the guys from the West Coast Avengers. So, West Coast Avengers, if you're not familiar, came out in '84. They had a limited run series, 4 issues, and then they finally got their own ongoing series, and then it ended in West Coast Avengers 101, where they basically just flipped their membership cards to the East Coast Avengers, saying, "We're out of here. We're going to go create ForceWorks," which didn't really pan out to be anything either. Unfortunate for them. So there you go. It's essentially Hawkeye wanting to be his own. He didn't want to be in the shadow anymore of Captain America. The team consists of Ant-Man as the leader. You have the Wasp. We have Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Wonder Man, Tigra, and then new recruits Falcon and Vision. That was pretty cool. They did have a comic book. The first comic book here was a pack-in with the toys, and then they had 7 comic books in their little run, which really didn't have anything to do with the TV show or the cartoon. So, no release as far as a Region 1 DVD. There was a Region 2 DVD. A couple of the episodes were released on some compilation stuff, but other than that,
Hey,
nothing official.
Who's that cat chick thing?
Tigra.
That is Tigra.
Cool.
And I will say this, we'll get into the toys a little bit later here, but this was a first for some of these characters to get into toy form, which was kind of nice. And they also had gimmicks, but here's some of the comics. Number 3 here, Behold the Vision, Simon Williams. And Simon Williams actually did kind of go into a coma, and then Vision was born from the brain pattern. So that was probably the only comic book type of story to carry over into the cartoon. Most of it was kind of its own, kind of like the first season of Iron Man. We got a little racy here in issue 5. Oh yes, Hawkeye. Yes. Could Hawkeye survive the widow's kiss? Did he really have the heart of a machine? Look at that. He's just like, I'm out of here. One night stand. I don't know, but whatever.
Hey man, he hit it and left. Let's go.
Tap it.
Sometimes tap it and leave.
Interesting. Oh man, if you want some good stuff, go read West Coast Avengers 42, The Vision Quest,
Yeah.
where he gets all torn up, and then they bring him back together. And Scarlet Witch wants Wonder Man. Can you give him back? You know, let him, recreate the whole brainwave, all that type of stuff. And he's like, nope. And she's like, well, I'm gonna drop a whole beach, mountainside, whatever, on top of you, and call it good. That was cool. That was good.
So is Vision technically then her sex robot?
Husband, sex robot. What do you want to call?
Yeah. I mean,
good. They were married.
Yeah.
What kind of world do we live in when your sex robot leaves you? That's
Yes.
She's
just not satisfying me.
But you know what? That's the kind of shit that would happen to her, though.
She created 2 kids from her own psycho world.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Region 2. Over 4 hours of action. You can't really see this because it was a crappy pick, but there's the voice actors for it. Not a lot of carryover. There's a couple. We had Tony Daniels, who plays Hawkeye. He came from X-Men. He was the voice of Gambit. Lenore Zond, who plays Tigra, is the voice of Rogue. And you can really you can tell her, it's like, oh yeah, that's Rogue. She needs to go a little more southern, and you got it.
Hey, shit.
And then you got some other characters. Yep. And then here's some of the characters. We have Ant-Man, who could go to full form to Giant Man, and I love the fact that he carried like a little miniature, kind of like a Quinjet on his back. When he miniaturized, he could climb into it, fly around. Wasp. The one thing that was a little bit futuristic with this is they wore like Wasp, Ant-Man, Falcon, and even Hawkeye wore like a suit of armor, but it got on them like Power Ranger type of like orphan time, and then it would just all of a sudden, be developed in this armor type stuff. They have the hang on their belt or something.
Nice.
Hey,
and then their armor would change depending on the climate that we're in. That's what people didn't like about it also.
Yeah.
You mean like cold versus warm?
Yeah. Jungle, warfare. Hawkeye's in some weird, stupid ass looking jungle attire. Doesn't look anything like Hawkeye. He's like wearing like,
oh shit,
I don't know if it was shorts and like a green shirt trying to blend in, and it just looked terrible.
It just means more toys.
Yep,
but they didn't produce them.
Yep.
Hey, was it on this show last week where we noticed Wasp's outfit for the next movie coming up?
The penis.
I read an article.
Like an upside down penis on her.
I read an article this week where we weren't the only ones to make that observation.
Oh.
I would like to point out I didn't even notice it until it was pointed out to me, and I could not see it. It was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the theater, and if I see that, I'm going to yell out, penis! I said penis!
You cannot unsee it anymore.
Yep, you'll always
Cover
see
the
it.
eyes, children, there's a penis on the screen.
You should yell that out in the theater.
Penal warfare. Okay, moving on. All right, here we go. Hawkeye. Not bad. Wonder Man. It was cool to see Wonder Man. We never really got him until the newer Avengers cartoon where he was a bad guy like he was in the comic book.
So what's his deal?
What's Simon Williams?
Yeah.
Ionic radiation, brother to the Grim Reaper. He was a actor, stuntman. Kind of a conceited prick.
That's what I remember about him, like being an actor, stuntman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on the Jay Leno, or no, he was on the David Letterman show. What's in the comics?
That's awesome.
What are his powers?
Strength.
Yeah, he's like a super
And then it
strong
morphed.
guy.
Right. Is he kind of like Captain of Tom's power a little bit, or is it different?
His ionized powers, yeah, it's they morphed him into a different, like the whole when they brought back the Avengers when they were taking on, was it Morgan Le Fay or something? Scarlet Witch brought him back as an ionized. He died in Force Works, taking on the Kree or something like that, and then she brought him back in Avengers 1 in an ionized form as like a protector guardian. So he's all purplish, It's just kind of weird. He was not a solidified being. But here he's got super strength. He's always tried to like take on Thor. He has to wear a jet pack like belt so he can fly. But now he doesn't have to anymore. I remember in the comic book when he took off his glasses, he got these like funky looking eyes, but he'd always freak out because people look at him like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with his eyes?" Who cares?
Yeah.
All right, you got Tigra here. She's a cat. In the show, it's different from what we got in the comic books. Pam Grier, she used some type of medication to become stronger, but she turned into a cat. So, you got Scarlet Witch. Who?
Tiger's name. What did you say her name was again?
Oh, that was like Greer or something like that.
Greer. Okay,
Greer or something. You got Wanda here, Scarlet Witch. You got Vision, who was bad and then turned good, like comic book. Falcon, token rookie, comes in with Redbird. You did get some guest appearances by Iron Man, Captain America. They did reference Thor, along with Ant-Man and Wasp being the founding members of the Avengers, so that was nice. Unfortunately, Ant-Man got jealous of Captain America when he came into play.
I remember that.
You got Submariner, or Namor, and Atuma. His guest appearances, their first bad guy story arc was against Ultron, and then it became the Zodiac Masters of Evil, which we'll see here in a second. But we did get Kang, we did get Egghead. Masters of Evil was pretty cool. Zemo, you got Crusher Creel or Absorbing Man, you got Boomerang, you got Whirlwind, you got Cardinal, Moonstone, you got Tiger Shark, you got Dragonfly, and then you got the Swordsman, and you also got the Carnival with Hawkeye. Then you got the Zodiac guys.
That's cool.
The animation looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, it was typical 90s. I mean, it carried over into, like, if you remember Spider-Man animated, then it went into Spider-Man Unlimited.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
This kind of had the same type of animation. And then we get the toys. Really short-lived. You got Ant-Man here, which you could extend out his parts, kind of like a Mr. Fantastic, so he could get bigger.
It's like, yeah, I can extend my parts. Yeah, ladies.
Yep.
Stud.
He did come with the plane, which you could attach to his back. And unfortunately, this toy line suffered. They had good articulation. It was more than 5 points of articulation. You got an elbow, you got a knee, and all that type of stuff. I think this guy even got ankle. But they use magnets for a lot of their gimmicks, and they turn into crap after a while. Where you see there's a magnet on the side of him, so you can have this on the side, or you can have it on the back.
Somebody thought that was a really cool new way, an innovative way to do it, and then you know.
And they didn't really stick to the refrigerator. I tried.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
So that was a fail. You got the Wasp here, who looks kind of like she belongs in Underworld. But just that face there. You could pop off her head and give her the Wasp head.
Right.
A little bit smaller. But they all had gimmicks and such. You had Hawkeye, who was a terrible figure in my eyes. He had a working bow, but man, he is all leg.
Yeah, they definitely didn't get his proportions proper at all.
Nope.
Damn.
I still like the original look from the Iron Man animated series.
Yeah.
Here's Wonder Man. That's the first time we got a Wonder Man in the toy line, any toy line. So that was cool. He had a light up feature, so his hands and his eyes would glow. So that was pretty cool. And I think it was the first time we actually got a Wasp.
That's crazy. First
At least
time
a full size
Wasp.
one.
Did anything ever come out after that you can recall?
For Wonder Man?
Yeah.
No.
I don't recall many figures of him. Like,
no.
Is
the
that,
Marvel Legends, but before that, no.
Is that try me button in his crotch? It's like
it's his belt, but yeah, it's a little gotta go upward.
Oh, God.
Hit that.
You imagine that you're like, reach my hand in and stroke his nose. God, man.
Stroke it and I light up. First time we got a tigress,
It's pretty cool.
and she has the magnets in her hands, so she can grip this.
Uh,
Yeah, some good articulation. But it's kind of cool, especially if you wanted a West Coast team. We got the ForceWorks characters from Iron Man, and then we're getting a kind of a West Coast, which is kind of cool. Vision. Vision was probably the best. Cloth cape, lots of articulation. He had a light up feature also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks pretty good there. Man.
And it's our first Vision. Falcon is, I think, is our first Falcon back in the day. And with the red bird. And
Yeah.
magnets, all that. Captain America, this isn't our first Captain America. This is the mold that they use from the Spark toys from Spider-Man, the animated series. But it's got a new head sculpt. That's the same one. And you can see here, this is not even the Captain America they use. This is from the 2-pack of the Street Fighter versus Marvel, which is odd. Which is the better Captain America.
So all these accessories that they come with, you see, like he's got this weird landing pad looking thing in the picture. Is that the ship from Ant-Man that docks with it or something? Or
Well, let's see. It says reconnect droid. No, I don't think that's it. But you could probably use it.
yeah,
Got a magnet.
that's pretty cool. Like all these extra accessories, it's like they're all like miniature ships and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, we did get some villains. First time we got an Ultron. A little small, but he was very well detailed. I liked him.
yeah.
Light up feature. And this wasn't your typical also it's a window box type card, which was an interesting package design.
Mhm.
We got Kang here with some blades, which I don't really remember Kang with swords, but in this show he had them. And then we got some, those are the two villains you got. That was it. And then we got two vehicles, the air glider, and then we got the Sky Cycle. And that's it. That's the toy line. That was the show. It didn't last that long. Probably because he didn't have one of the big three in there.
Yeah. They were,
Or at least
they're
one of the
kinda-
big two.
They're kind of, I don't know, I guess I'd call them all B-list characters. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know.
It definitely wasn't the A squad.
Yeah. I mean, if they had to, maybe even one of the characters from like the Ace, I don't know.
And
Like,
the thing is, some of those characters are better known now, but this was before,
Right.
the whole Marvel movie boom and stuff like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And a lot of it too was the fact that would they have done better if they would have released it prior when they wanted to, with the whole bankruptcy and everything else with Marvel.
Yeah.
It just was like, we have this, let's throw it out there. We have a toy line, let's just do it, and we don't care.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
really, X-Men, Spider-Man were already gone. They were done. That was a cash cow. Iron Man, Fantastic
Right.
Four were gone. Batman, all the DC stuff was pushing big time because of Justice League, Batman Beyond, all that type of stuff. So they tried, but it didn't really work out. So
Yeah. It
All
sounds
right,
like it was
that's
a lot of bad timing happening in there.
yeah,
But, yeah.
comic books weren't as at least with the superheroes around that time. I know like the bad girls were starting to become popular.
Yeah.
Valiant wasn't really anymore. It was shifting away to more mature titles.
Mm.
Vertigo and all that type of stuff. They wanted a little bit more depth story.
Mhm.
So, all right. Anything else you guys want to discuss? I thought I had a topic.
Hey,
I'll get
is
to it.
anybody game for that? And Chris, you'll get on the of this that Shadow Panther that they're doing.
Oh yeah, we did a group buy. We got about 10 of them.
Really? Okay, cool. I think you guys are probably in on it.
Was that just
Oh, that
you
was-
and Primal Sabbath?
No, I think he's only getting one actually.
Really?
That doesn't make any sense.
Revoke his beast.
I might have to. He's watching too, so.
Yeah, you're done, Dakota.
Yeah.
I no longer see you as a Beast Wars fan. If you only buy one.
Yeah, that's
Be
like a
gone.
low now for him. Like, come on, man.
Have you guys named his collecting style yet for MP? Like Pinkerton approach? Is there like the primal path or something?
Now we're gonna have to do that on Wednesday now, aren't we?
Yeah. So what is it? One for alt mode, one for bot mode, one in box, right?
Yeah.
Called the primal insanity.
But then for Dinobot, it's 4, I think, because it's Dinobot.
Yeah, it's Dinobot. And, I want to spend $250.
It's not $250.
Okay, what?
How much is it then? What do you mean it's not $250?
180.
183 shipped.
From where?
180.
From Japan, where they make it.
Okay, but that's not U.S. retail.
No, but why would you buy U.S. retail?
Because people do buy U.S. retail, and U.S. retail is the price.
Well,
Unless you're smart like we are, and we know how to get it overseas.
We're talking about dumb people.
There we go.
Dumb people.
Talking about people who have big old piles of loot.
Oh, Brian, I'm just screwing with him. I'm not really getting into that. Go ahead.
$250. Come on.
No, I know.
So much fear mongering around that. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's because it's pretty insane to hit it up like that even for America. But
Russ, remember, only real collectors pay full price.
That's true. Remember, real collectors overpay. You're right. Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Real collectors overpay for their figures. That's
right.
Fucking prick. Can't believe he said that.
You find an MP10 for $250, you make sure you buy that, even if it is still for sale on regular retail.
That's right.
Right.
Oh, I can buy it for $159, but I should get it for $250. Okay.
Go. All right, guys. I think we're done. We'll do our outros. I already sent the link out into the Facebook group if anyone wants to join. We're still alive anyways, but we'll mosey on. Brian, where can people find you?
You can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook groups. Your podcast of choice, as far as being in the realm, of course. And what do you call it? At Brinklizer on Instagram.
What do you call it? Nice. Cool. Charles, where can people find you at? Right now.
Charles, you right there?
Charles,
He's
where can
muted.
people find you?
He's muted.
Yeah, I wasn't muted on it. I didn't hear anything, say anything. Find me on Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Awesome. I'll put the mic closer to my mouth now. Chris, where can people find you at? Or Clutch, sorry. I used your real name.
Oh, no. Find me everywhere at Bricks on the Dollar and check out Stasis Lock and Building Up to It on my YouTube channel.
Nice. Oh, Dust, you didn't have to leave. We were just, man. You can find Dust Mites everywhere. You can find him on ETR. You can find him, but he just bounced. All right. Hurricane BX, where can people find you at?
What's up, guys? Hurricane BX on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Network. And please check out Breaking the Mold every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. Hop into the chat. You might win something yourself.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. They know how to get viewers on their show. They're like, yo, we're giving shit to you if you watch our show.
We're calling you out, James. We're calling you out.
Yo, you got it going on, brother. I love it.
All right, Russ, where can people find you at, man?
Oh, where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the YouTube. I'm gonna be putting up a video tomorrow. Y'all get a kick out of it. It's gonna be fun. Russell eats crow. I'm joining Dakar Ass Munchers Anonymous.
Nice.
It's all good. Our support group. I'm gonna be in there. I'll be the man. But yep, it'll be fun.
Cool. Trent's, where can people find you at?
I can be found on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Trent5.
Nice. Cool. And you can find me pretty much everywhere, Big 3 Saber 77. I do Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I have some reviews out. I don't know if they're good. I've been messing around with the camera, so I think I sound like an idiot. it's like I'm too far away from it or something. But check them out.
Yeah, sometime.
So I do appreciate it. I'm going to start a new trend. Let's get me to 1,000 followers on Instagram, or they're going to boot me out of there. No, that's fine. Don't forget the Cool Table Network ETR this Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. The 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're giving away a complete Classics Voltron set. If you watched the last ETR, you know that we were oohing and eyeing all over it, and it's a good piece. But we will be giving away that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Don't forget to.
Don't you have the limb box and then somebody's got the black line, right?
Yeah, I have the limbs and Chris has the black line. So
that's gonna be killer, dude. It's awesome.
It is. Don't forget Breaking the Mold Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on the Realm Collectors YouTube channel, and Figure Banging on every other Thursday night. And then go check out the Realm Collectors webpage. We have blogs, we have merchandise.
Absolutely.
We have all that type of stuff on there too. So
a lot of good stuff on there, man. A lot of good stuff.
And also let's get Deluxe to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man.
Push that floor time.
Yeah.
He will give away 50 star streams. No, I don't know. He will give you a personalized selfie somewhere.
Somewhere.
Probably in the back.
Somewhere where you know where
He loves the toilet pics, man. He loves the toilet pics, dude.
So, all right, that's it. Cool.
Later.
I'll like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff. So,
Yep.
I don't know. Whatever.
Join the cool crowd.
I do.